So media defends Wolverine, huh? Or was this with all the rest of the Xbox games, huh? Woo! You gotta love how media works, huh, chat? You gotta love it. You gotta love it. And Hiroki Titoki does not know when the PS6 will release. Let's go.
Wake up, it's a brand new day. Crazy Lou's here, got something to say. Good morning, gamers, rise and shine. It's time to play, let's have a good time. Morning, gaming community. With Crazy Lou, it's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. In the world of games, we're just meant to be. Grab us, coming high and eat up scene. Crazy Lou is ready, it's a gaming scene. Froomies trading people, worders gain. All recent gaming, gold plates and a top bean. Good morning, coming moving. It's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. Wake up, it's a brand new day. Crazy Lou's here, got something to say.
Initiating launch sequence.
Let's begin. Good morning, everybody. Also, tuned in, even the crazy one is finally back here. What's up, chat? Good morning. How you guys been? Question, chat. Did you all see my post on Sunday? You know, just asking my question. If you guys saw my post that I was gonna be on. All right, good. Louis can't sit after his doctor's appointment. Well, I am sitting though, so I'm glad y'all got the notice though. I'm glad you guys got the notice. I'm glad. Eric Von Eric, good morning. How you been? You babe, what's up? What's up? Wolverine looks like fucking trash. Oh man, bro, can you believe this shit? That now these guys are talking about in general, how people are talking negative about games. But here comes Crazy Louis with this. And at the end of the day, whose fault is it? Chat, is it you guys' fault? Is it Lou's fault? Is it Bobby the Bird's fault? Nope. Nope. Is it the presidents around the world's fault? Nope. Nope. You know whose fault this is? It's you, media's fault. It's your fault. Why is it your fault? Because that's all you do. Your negative impacts, your negative clicks, your clickbaits, and all that shit is what ends up to be just like this. Because if you guys cannot talk negative about it, then you guys cannot things on the move. Cannot get your clicks. Cannot get your cash. That's what's fucking going on. But anyway, let's keep on going. Pickles, good morning, Laos boys, good morning. Hi, another bad news from Sony and Xbox reveal. Warren Spector, director, creator of Deus Ex, Thief, and Disney Epic Mickey, has announced he is retired from the games industry. I don't blame him. The way things are, we'll be retiring too. Shit. Game news: 18 Sega games and bundles hit their lowest Xbox store price, and the Sega Publisher Sale 2026 Suites. Pickles, good morning. I wonder if Mike Johnson will come over this way. I hear Chris and Desert's getting a sequel or DLC, but not confirmed it will be revealed in 2027. Sweet. Xbox needs to bring back Hi-Fi Rush sequel. No, we do not need that back. No. Sony change up for the state of play. Let famous or other actor and explain the bring Donnie Yang as examples for Phantom Blade Zero, but now Phantom Blade Zero's DualSense controller bundle edition. Oh shit! That's for now though. There's probably gonna be one. I mean, PlayStation pretty much copied the same thing as Xbox been doing with the controllers and stuff like that, because that's what they do these days. They copy a lot of shit though. Green Bush, what's up, man? Good morning, Lou. What was you not on yesterday? I couldn't find you, bro. Nope. What I did was, bro, I put it on a post to everyone on YouTube and said I had a doctor's appointment at 9:30. Supposedly it was gonna be for 11:30, but they switched it to 9:30. So we had to go to the doctor, and I came home around 11 a.m. after the doctor's appointment. So yeah, good thing I did not do a show because it would have been super duper late. And yeah, good thing I didn't though, because look, at the end of the day, like the news has been super duper slow. As you guys notice, it's been really slow, and at least I could get a couple things to tackle down here today, which was pretty interesting because like I said, it's interesting out there that now media's going on this thing saying, hey, there's a lot of negative talk about Wolverine, but yet what happened to all the other games though? Louis was getting his. No, not that though, but all right, yeah. Mike Johnson's having a crash out of Wolverine critiques. Yes, you know what he said? Listen, this is what he said though. I'm gonna show you what he said though. This is what he said because he's angry though. He's angry because they're talking bad about Wolverine though. Hey, Mandalorian Martin, what's up, brother Mandalorian? How you been? Speaking of, I gotta go call my friend later on. See how things are down there in Colombia. Let me go find this. So, this man said yesterday, these Xbox fanboys are a bunch of sick individuals. He called us sick individuals. So, if he comes over here, I'm going to ask him, what are you doing on a sick individual show? And ask him straightforward, yeah. Dark Zone, good morning. Who's in here? Big B Money. Good morning, Big B Money B. Let me see. Let's go down the list. Let me see. Go Poe. Oh, nice. Like a legendary, Dragon Legendary for $12. Oh, go get it, my friend. Go get it. Karma. Facts Let me see. Well, I think that's it. Good morning to everyone. So let's start off the show, chat. Like I said, we got a couple things. Did I say good morning? Why so serious? I think I did. Yeah. Good morning to everyone, just in case though I missed someone out. But yeah, we got a couple things to tackle. I think Joey's gonna join in today, but let's start off with this. Oh, okay, let's get me on the screen share. Okay, perfect. Where is it? And everything already logged in. So, hey, my friend. Good morning. So, chat. Here we go. This is what we got. Check this out. CC Truck. Good morning, my brother. How you been? So, PlayStation release date still undecided amid AI crunch, Sony CEO says. As the PS6 release date hangs in the air, Sony executive Hiroki Toki declared that the company must take action. What are they gonna do? Former Voltron? What's the action? The only action you guys gotta do is pick a fucking date and release a damn thing. That's all y'all gotta do. Stop bitching. Shit. Whether the world needs a new PlayStation console is an open question. Wow. But Sony's planning another system either way. The big question for the Japanese entertainment company is when that release happens and how to ensure customers aren't deterred by potentially high price tags for the PlayStation 6. So, I think, who wrote this article? Okay, Patricia. I'm going to teach you Little Business 101 a little bit. In a recent interview with the Wall Street Journal, Sony Hiroki Toki discussed the company's strategy amid entertainment success like Spider-Man Brand New Day and the uncertainty of the AI-driven component crisis. Some aspects of Sony's think will be obvious to PlayStation fans. Tatoki mentioned, for example, that Sony sees franchises like God of War, The Last of Us as flywheel brands that can lend themselves to different categories of entertainment. Beyond the known TV adaptations of the Sony major gaming franchise, the company leader teased anime adaptations as well. Yep, they need some cash, chat. They need some cash. Though the company has been doing well recently, the profits were propped up by the temporary U.S. tariff rebates. The rising cost of components like memory chips, meanwhile, have pushed Sony to the price hikes on PlayStation 5 consoles. But as Sony is struggling to keep costs low for old hardware, new hardware with more powerful components poses a Goliath-sized conundrum. Oh no! Oh Lord! Dumbasses. Still, Sony is planning on making on a PlayStation 6 for a while now. Rumors pointed out to a potential 2027 to 2028 release date. As time goes on, so sorry, those estimates even more and more unlikely. Totoki told the WSJ that there is currently no fixed release date for the Sony's next-gen gaming. Uh-oh. And honestly, the impact that trade wars and disrupted supply chain of computer chips are having the company. The CEO told WSJ that Sony needed to take some action, otherwise we cannot survive in the landscape. Though Totoki does not outright say it, the mentality may explain why Sony decided to cease the production of Blu-ray disc in 2028. Of course he's not going to say it because, he's hiding. He's hiding and he's afraid to say something because, anything they say they're going to get destroyed, but at least they said something. The business strategy has proven unpopular for gaming fans who fear what an all-digital future may mean for both PS5 and PS6. Concerns around things like game delisting or long-term ownership abound, with fans voicing their displeasure nearly every time Sony announced something new in the world of gaming. Despite the protests, judging by how Totoki frames Sony as a company in crisis. Oh, it's in crisis, huh? Interesting though. Chances of changing course seem slim. So while we may not have much sense of when the PS6 will arrive, two things seems to be safe to assume. The PS6 won't be cheap, and it's not going to have physical games. Bummer. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So let me give you a little bit of business 101, my friend. The thing is, you need to understand. If it needs a new PlayStation console or not, here's the thing though. So what happens if this thing starts to stall in sales, which it's been happening? I mean, the sales have not been as great as they were last year, the year before. They were selling 25 million consoles per year, stuff like that. So, what happens if this starts to stall? They need to get something new out. If they get something new out, they're going to start selling more. Why will they start selling more? Because people, when there's something new, something refreshing, they'll go ahead and pay the price if they really, 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 really want to get it. Some of them won't. I mean, we're going to have the same situation that happened with the PS5 and 4. Look what happened. With the PS5 out there, they're up to 90, what is it, 92 now? I forgot the fucking number because seriously, it's just crazy. There's 90 million consoles out there, right? Let's just say 90 million consoles out there, but there's still 40 million consoles that people not have jumped from the PS4 to the PS5. So at the end of the day, it's going to happen the same thing. They're going to sell PS6. That number probably is going to lower. I mean, I don't know. But at the end of the day, though, not a lot of people are going to jump into the PS6 like what happened with the PS4 and to PS5. So, listen, if they get something brand new out there, they're going to bring some cash in. But if they want to wait, well, then let's do, what's that girl song's name? I forgot. The one that says, I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. Yeah, that's Dawson's Creek. Sorry, chat. I was watching some Dawson's Creek. And yeah, so, yeah. But look, at the end of the day, though, get going to Toki. You gotta get that console because that Helix come out gonna kick you in the butt. Or maybe this is a strategy to see. Let's hold off on this to see how the Helix goes, and then we will release a cheaper box. Big Big Money V says, man, GTA 6 out going out and sell the PS5. What do you mean going out and sell the PS5? What are you talking about? Game news, Netflix is attending Anime NYC. It will be revealed new today for Cyberpunk Edge Runner sequel and Blue Eye Samurai Season 2. More reveal on the Lego One Piece project. Woohoo. Crazy Louie, all them fanboys are going to PC. I hope they will, so we can joke on them too. All the Ash has to do now is say that Helix will have a disc drive and they will win next gen before it starts. Well, here's the thing, Dark Zone. I think. The box will not have a disc drive, but they would have an external disc drive. That's what I think they're going to do because, listen, if we got the RAM going out there and everything the way that it's increased with prices, it's better for them to do an external disc drive, though. Now, PlayStation 6, though, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen with that, though. BB got muted. It's not about having a disc drive or not. It's about public perception, which is what ultimately decides how successful you are. Yep, that's true, you man. There's a lot of people out there that are pretty pissed off at Sony with this shit. And I'm having fun watching it. That's what I've been doing, Chad. I've been just going out there eating popcorn and watching it. Because this is what's the funny part, though. Crazy, watch some overpriced PS6. People mad. They're not going to be mad by the overpricing because right now, the way the things are, with the memory crisis, they can't be mad at that. Listen, it's not gonna be Sony's or Xbox's fault with whatever price they come out. You cannot you guys. No. I mean, they're doing their best. They're trying to find cheap hardware. They're trying to do their best. Trust me, they are. This is a big fight to try to get something in there. You know. I saw leaked specs for PS6. Kirpymon, remember, do not trust any, no matter who it is, don't trust any leaked specs. You gotta watch out for that shit because the leaked specs usually turns out to be a lie. It was like that one time, what was that dude called? I forgot what that dude's name was. He said that the PS5 Pro was gonna be RDNA 4.0. He said he had a spec sheet and that it was a real spec sheet. He can confirm it, he said. You look pretty stupid when that hardware came out. You did, my friend. You did. You did. Well, stupid is what stupid does. I mean, that's a good saying, too. P has a ton of momentum in Japan this year as well, which will hurt them overall. Oh, PS has lost. Yeah. PS5 is selling worse than the PS3 or PS6. Likely will be a flop there. PS5 selling worse than the PS. No, the PS3 the PS3 ended at 88 million, if I remember correctly, and the PS5 now is at 92 million. So they've done a pretty good thing. Party Moore's Law is dead. He likes talking rumor specs. Yeah, those are just rumor specs. So take any rumor spec as a grain of salt, chat. Don't believe it until you see it. Trust me, I knew this because remember when the PS5 Pro was coming out, everybody out there was saying that the PS5 Pro was going to be RDNA 4.0, RDNA 3.0, RDNA 6.0. It was going to have a graphic card that's going to be a 7090, as they said out there. I mean, lies behind lies. And then look, there's just a PS5 with just a couple terabytes and AI thing that upscales the games. That's all it is, period. That's all it is. That's all it is. So, next week we got GTA 6 news, Call of Duty, and next and Gamescom. Big game on Game Pass F, PlayStation says. Big B money. Damn, Big B. What's wrong with you? What does Sony ever do to you, Big B? So aggressive. So aggressive. So, let's get on to this subject because, man, I needed to hop on this. Ooh, where is Safo? I wonder where Safo is because Safo has been a person that has been out here complaining about this situation, about how media talks. And today will be awesome. She was in here because she would have been at the end of the day saying, I told you guys it's happening, which is true. And let's begin with this. Let's begin with this. So, out of all people, chat, out of all people, because listen, out of all people, I mean, I can't believe this came out of this. This came out of this right here. And here we go. Comes Crazy Lou with the shit. Man, I don't Want to allow that? Don't make your fucking money. Screw you. So, Marvel's Wolverine is another victim of the internet endless gaming negativity. First, Marvel's Spider-Man 2 was too an open world. Now Marvel's Wolverine is too linear. There's getting a negative impacts on this game. I cannot believe they're talking bad about this game. Oh, so now you guys come on and talk the negativity around the game, especially because it's a PlayStation game. Ah, that's true. These guys are being sponsored. Yeah, good job. Yeah, Marvel sponsored by Sony PlayStation. Let's go. You can't make this shit up. Let's go. So it says here, Marvel's Wolverine looks like it could be a major highlight of a stacked September. But if you look online, many people are already calling the game dead on arrival for a number of reasons. One of the primary complaints stems from Marvel's Wolverine being a linear single-player action game instead of an open world like Spider-Man 2. How can you make an open world Wolverine game unless if he drives around like Grand Theft Auto style and does a couple things though? But Wolverine cannot be an open world game. I mean, how will that work though? Oh, with his claws gonna climb building? I mean, fuck. But okay, unless if you give him flying superpowers like Superman, or if he, with his healing power, he can convert a fart into a flying fart. I mean, that's the only thing he can do. I mean, for him to fly. I'll go check it out, my friend. I'll go check it out. So, it says here, well, the boy Lewis with a $2 super. He says, Louis sent you a message. Strange Xbox collab coming. All right, I'll check it out in just a minute, my friend. Let me just read through this so we can jump into that. So it says here, which ironically was shitted for being just a prior to release by people online who claim to have open world fatigue. Oh. So now you're talking about something that's happening for the last 5 or 6 years when you guys are the first ones to talk negative shit. The Sony Defense Force working overtime. Yes, Google Poll. Yes. And oh, wait till I get to one that really kind of... That's hardly surprising given how platforms like X literally pay users for manufactured drama. Oh, so wait. Hold on. Let me submit on this. That's hardly surprising given how platforms like X pay users for manufacturing drama that in turn drives engagement. In Sony's community and marketing manager Jay Stevenson has called out the toxic nature of these websites, and now they reinforce negativity loops. Oh. Wait, how am I shot though? I'm here. Wait, did my internet die? No, I'm still here. Hello? You guys hear me? I mean, it says it's still live though. So let's keep it going though. So it says here, I think the wild way that this algorithm amplifies is forces you negativity upon you, and has me reconsidering my philosophy on telling devs to look or post here. Stevenson wrote, it's relentless onslaught that I cannot believe is good for anyone's mental health nor representative. So, word of advice though, I'm going to tell you this. You guys have been the one putting this algorithm for years. This is your fault. It's not our fault. It's your fault. You guys have been putting the mentality for us to talk negative about games. That's what you guys have been doing. It's your fucking fault. Nobody else's. Because why? Because what you do is you sit there, you see how the trends are. And if the trend is super negative and the algorithm is negative, you guys are going to come up with some negative shit to go out there and throw it. But here's the thing now. You guys want to change it because this is a PlayStation game that's coming out. But what happened to the rest of the games though? What happened to Assassin's Creed? Shadows. What do you mean, Louis? What Assassin's Creed Shadows? Didn't y'all remember what happened with that dude? Everybody was on top of tackling that. I can't believe this dude is in that era, blah, blah. There was a lot of negative. I mean, it's a fucking video game, for fuck's sakes. If I want to have Donald Duck as a fucking samurai running around slashing, and I got to deal with the fucking Disney, then I have Donald Duck running around slashing. I mean, are people going to get mad because I made Donald Duck a slasher? It's a video game. It's something supposed to be fantasy, not real. It's not... But it's y'all's fault this is happening, because you know why? You guys give a lot of negative reviews to games. You guys kill video games all the fucking time. And because, like, some people that don't get codes decided to even post the ending of that game out there because they were mad about it. Seriously. I'm looking at you, Destin, for doing that. No joke. And I call you out on that because that was an asshole move. No joke. That was not a good thing to do. Like, why are you going to ruin that experience for other people? So you want to talk negative? Ooh, I got a lot of negative things to say about this. Because it's you guys' problem. Nobody else's. Stevenson also pointed out that the X was flooding his feed with negative content, which attributed to the site's algorithm. A recent study by the University of Toronto found that X recommendation algorithm hits heavily favor high engagement content, inflammatory political posts, and polarizing posts, something a number of users become an expert at generating, which it got community noted, and it turned out to be, what was it? Fake, was it? Hold on. Before I continue, because I know Bro Boy grabbed this, and he posted it in the chats, or Discord chat. What? So the article Toronto started here. This was a community note. Study has the recommendation algorithms favor high engagement, inflammatory, and polarizing, but the study makes no such claims, says in the community note. So that turned out to be fake. So I don't know why you guys are making up shit now. The more engagement any create, the better their odds by generating revenue through the monetization of the profile via the original content rewards program. They don't need AI to figure this shit out. That's the funny thing. Nobody needs AI to figure this shit out. Did Crazy Louie open his own vendo for Taco Tuesday? I need to open a Taco Tuesday place. Yes, I do. I agree with that. You know, make Crazy Louie some cash. Yeah. Yeah. So Ralph says, they can trash talk COD all they want, but people will still buy it. Yes, sir. I mean, people are still going to buy games, though. They're still going to buy games no matter what. Negative sells. Yep, it does, Ralph Taylor. He watched the ending. No. Why were you watching Destiny? No, Ralph Taylor. There's a difference, though. Here you go. Let me explain to you. I was not watching Destiny, my friend. What happened was he went out there on Twitter and he posted the ending to the game. Why did he do that? Because basically they were mad because they did not get codes to play this game. That's what happened. I mean, that's what I saw. That's what it felt like, because he was saying, "Oh, we did not get a game for the code for this game," and so he went on a hateful trend, and decided to post the ending of the game and say, "Wow, this ending sucks." Oh my god. So yeah. So let me read this. The more engagement they create, the odds of generating revenue through the monetization of the profile via original content rewards program. It's similar to the Cedar side of YouTube, where engagement, baiting thumbnails, and bad faith are explored through various videos. Like Dreamcast guy. What game? Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League, I think it was called. That Suicide Squad game that was have to do with the Justice League? Yeah. That was it, yeah. So let's keep it going. And Insomniac was also receiving its toxicity back when X was known as Twitter. As the prior release of Spider-Man, Reddit's users claimed one shot of the game included fewer photos than were shown in the same scene at E3 2018. And Insomniac would later poke fun at Puddlegate with an update that allows players to add as many photos as they could ask for via stickers in the game's photo mode. That's what you gotta do. Just turn around and have some fun. It's also not too surprising to see Marvel's Wolverine caught up in online toxicity, as just related to PlayStation has become a focal point for people to vent their frustration at following Sony's decision to end this production in 2028. So, whose fault is that though? I mean, what do you want, people to shut up and not be negative about it? Wow, so you're telling people not to talk about this and shut up about it? As other replies I put out, online hate manufacture or genuine doesn't equate to real life. The best option might be to ignore the haters. Oh, so now you want us to ignore them, huh? Oh, so we're gonna ignore you then? Good, thank you for that advice. We're gonna start ignoring your ass, like we've been doing for the last couple of years, though. I only grabbed this article for today's show, but at the end of the day, though, the only time you guys ever do something good, it's if it's something about GTA, because you guys literally watch the trailer, started to map out things. That's it. If you map out things, I'll talk about it. But other than that, though, anything else you guys post, we do not hear in this show. We do not even look at it. Fuck it. Not exactly easy when you're trying to find constructive and thoughtful criticism from players instead of social media dogpile various flimsy reasons. Oh, well, but you're part of it though. That's the funny part. You guys created this shit, and now you want to blame users for all this shit because you guys created this fucking algorithm. How do we know this? Just go watch Streamcast guy. Just go watch him. If he puts Xbox is dead, he gets 300,000 views. This is you guys' fault, and now you want to pinpoint the use for this shit? When you guys turn them to be negative? Shit, come on, man. I mean, have some balls. And admit it's your fault. Fuck. Marvel Wolverine's launches on September 15th for PS5, and so far nearly early previews suggest that it will be rock solid entry in Sony's library of superhero games. They did not say that. They were literally questioning a lot of things. It sounded now that Sony's take on Logan is firmly planted on familiar game design, but Wolverine is clearly doing more than just fitting a typical story of the character in it. Managing editor Tamar Hussein wrote in GameSpot's Wolverine preview. Ah, of course. Yep. Sony announced a limited edition Wolverine's PS5 bundle, console covers, and adult sense controllers inspired by the game, which will be available to pre-order soon. Alright. So you're mad because people are talking negative about this shit. I'm sorry. You guys created this shit, so you know what? They say what Google poll said. What was it, Google poll? You reap what you sow, right? Yeah, reap what you sow. What you sow. Facts, Louis. 100%. That's what it is. Nothing else. You guys created this. Now you guys are mad because they're talking negative about Wolverine. So, you're mad because they're pissed off about the physical thing. Then fucking tell PlayStation, because that's what you guys should be doing, is telling PlayStation, hey, PlayStation, come out and talk. So they can stop with this toxicity, which for now, we see that PlayStation stays quiet, and each time it just gets worse because they don't want to go out there and talk to the fans about it. Listen, chat, let me explain to you something about business. This is how business is. Even though people out there saying, it's just a few people. Look, let me explain something. When you have something happening like this, especially like the whole this thing, if you got a negative conversation about it, your main job is to stop this. It doesn't matter if it's 1, 2, 3, 10, 15 people. The problem is you don't understand. The more they push it, the more people are going to join, and the bigger it's going to get. And even though you guys see, we're like, well, we still make our money. We still don't care what they say. Oh, okay. But here's the thing, though. People are going to switch. How do I know they're going to switch? Because when those fanboys who used to go out there and troll and be annoying as hell, now they're going to troll and be annoying against you guys. And that's something you guys don't want. And people will finally find a way to switch. So you guys got to find a way to stop it. I mean, that is if you want to. If not, well, I don't give a shit. Because it doesn't bother me, right? I mean, I've been an Xbox user for quite some time, and I've been loving Xbox for quite some time. So, whatever you guys do, that's on you guys. But me, I would have gone out there and talked to them and would have put a nice little 3-minute presentation explaining why we decided to drop the whole physical thing and what's going on. But that's so people can finally understand what's happening. That's what you got to do. But hey. You don't care? Well then, this is what you get. You reap what you sow. Go get it. Louis, now go pull up the pre-release articles on GameSpot to sell the hit pieces you can throw back in their faces. We do have those receipts, my friend. We do. And that's thanks to Bro Boy. Because yes, kind of funny though, they did get more Game Pass stuff. All right, sweet. So, funny enough, though, they think people don't have those receipts out there, which we do. We got another earthquake where? Oh, my God. Fucking A. All these earthquakes, man. It's crazy. Shoot. So let's go grab this. Let me copy this. Let me see if I can post it right here. Let me close these windows for a bit because I got a lot of windows open though. Very good. Bro, but where did you get this? Oh, here it is. Okay. Got it. Never mind, got it. So this was but just Dan V Mo. There you go from Twitter X. He posted some receipts. And it says all these receipts right here. This is what's funny. After Xbox post-funding, Hitman Dev is closing the studio and laying people off. Xbox CEO reacts to yet another disappointing period for Xbox. Fable on Xbox and PS5 on day one? Let us hope so. Xbox layoffs heavily impact the accessibility team too. Xbox is an increasingly unstable platform for anyone to invest in. Amid Xbox reset, Microsoft is having its worst month in 26 years. Xbox closing We Happy Few South the Midnight Developer Compulsion Games reports. Xbox denied Gears of War E-Day skipping. PS5 was last minute decision, but no one believes that. Xbox wants to entertain 1 billion people every day. It can't even explain how. That's the problem though. And if I look for the Starfield thing, I mean, you guys really went out there and chose Starfield. So the funny thing is, you guys want to stop this negative talk. The only way you can stop it is this. Change the way you fucking think. Stop looking for clicks and start being honest about things. So we can grab your websites and talk about things like that. And if you do that, we're going to keep on talking about it. And then it's going to take a while and a lot of fucking work. Because that's the problem. It's going to take a lot of fucking work. It ain't going to be easy. Because for years and years and years, you guys went to this negative shit. How are you going to change it, though? It's going to take a lot of fucking work, my friend. It will. It will. So let me jump into this real quick because Broke Boy sent me something. Let me go grab this real quick and then we'll continue on to the next article, which kind of amazes me, though. Why this now? So this is what Broke Boy sent me. And the weird thing is, like, I'm trying to understand this though. So let me do the switch right here. So, chat, this is what's weird though. Xbox and China's a collaboration teaser. So Xbox and IKEA are making a what? Oh, wait a minute. Wait. This is a couch, bro, boy. They're making a couch. Something Xbox. Ooh. It's basically a couch, though. They're going to make like a gaming couch or something because you see that as a couch formation for the D-pad. So, wow. That's going to be fucking cool. So, yeah. They're doing a collab of making a couch. Pretty sweet, though. I mean, I would like an Xbox couch here. For me to sit on. Hey! IKEA, yes. IKEA How come IKEA sounds like that one thing called Chichichichia? Y'all remember Chichichichia? IKEA. There you go. It sounds the same thing though. Your couch is gonna be an Xbox, yeah. The stick looks like a table or a chair. Ah, if it's a table though, I'm getting them tables. I'll throw these tables out of here. Hell yeah, I will get them tables. I'll get some Xbox tables. And turn my room into an Xbox. Yeah. Crazy Louis room will be an Xbox. Xbox guys is a big bed. Ah shit. Now I don't want that shit. If it's gonna be big money bed. Hell no. Casting couch. And Xbox also made a move with McDonald's, though, which we will talk about that tomorrow because, like I said, we don't have that much news. I don't want to tackle a lot of news today, you know. Louis has chia pet hair. Not really. I wish I did, though. I mean, that shit, fuck. I mean, I wish I had the chia pet hair. That shit will make my hair grow quicker. All you got to do is put seeds on your head and they grow. Fuck, that'll be fucking awesome, though. Simple. Well, it doesn't cost that much, though. I mean, that's just like, what is it, $1 or $2? I mean, I used to buy that shit in the dollar store, and that shit stank like hell after a while. Damn. So, bringing it back in chat to the articles that's been going on, and this is something that got to me, like, so all these years, the negative conversation behind games has been happening, right? Especially Xbox games. They get a lot of negative heat, a lot of stuff when it comes down to Xbox. And not only Xbox, a lot of games do. I mean, look at Hogwarts Legacy, how much fucking hate it got, that it wasn't even in the Game Awards. Which was stupid because that was the game of the year. No fucking joke, it was Hogwarts Legacy. That was the game of the year. It wasn't even there. That tells you how much cojones that man has, which he doesn't. Because if it was me, I would have said, listen, we got to put this game. I don't care what's going on behind it. We got to put it over here. And we got to show that this game is actually pretty good. But you guys didn't because you were afraid of the backlash was going to come around. Well, it's a video game. Shit. So here comes the article that I sat here. And I'm like, why this now, though? Jeff Pony, yes, Jeff Pony. And funny enough, Hogwarts Legacy was had exclusive content deals with Sony. And yeah, he didn't even promote it though. So kind of funny though that all these years have been happening with all the negative news when it comes down to gaming, and now Windows Central comes out and talks about it though. Is gaming discourse more negative than ever? And if so, is it deserved? How did we get here? Oh, you're now asking the question. Oh. I mean, you want me to mention a couple of your articles that every time you guys talk about something, you guys talk about the layoffs and everything that's happened in Xbox, even though it's been a month, you guys keep on mentioning it? I want to read this article and I'm afraid to read it. I think even last Friday I was reading an article from you guys and you guys were still talking about the layoffs and everything. So you want me to answer you that question when you guys are part of the problem? Whether it's Grand Theft Auto 6, Halo Campaign Evolved, or the new Wolverine game, it feels like a contingent of internet is actively hoping for games to fail these days. Is this just a bubble? Has it always been like this, or something has changed? Has it always been like this? It's been like this for years. I mean, look at Hogwarts Legacy. But Hogwarts Legacy didn't fail because the fans just went out there and purchased it and just ignored everything, though. Everyone on the internet is angry. I guess that's nothing new, but things worse than usual. Over the past week, the X-Twitter algorithm has been serving me more negativity than usual. When your feeds are arithmetic, you have to stay cognizant of the fact that the platform has basically engineered what you see. You guys did this. Exactly, Ubay says something. Where are all these articles when Starfield came out? Exactly, Ubay. That's the whole point. Hey, Lamont Davis, good morning. How you doing, man? How you doing? Must have been how things went when horse carriage was making way for motor vehicles. I imagine the pushback with harshback and two. So who going to try Call of Duty Modern Warfare test this week? I could see coming to Switch too. I'm gonna play it though. I'm gonna try it out. Louis, call Brap. Call Brap? Hell no, I ain't calling that dude. That dude is. He thinks he knows everything. I even asked him several times, "Who the fuck are you?" You thinking he all that? I was making fun of him. I was like, "Who are you?" Everyone on the internet's angry, so let's see though. Let's keep going. So, when your feed's an algorithm, you have to stay cognizant. Has basically engineered what you see. Platforms like X, Instagram, etc. have billions of posts covering thousands upon thousands of topics. When you engage with it, it's ultimately what you end up seeing. For me, that's obviously gaming and Microsoft are just topics. Oh, now you guys talking about it, huh? For whatever reason, X has been boosting visibility of negativity on a variety of upcoming and recently released games. They've been doing this for years. Wolverine for PS5, for example, is currently the subject of memes and mockery. GTA 6 has also a pretty broad hate campaign going on, and Halo campaign Evolved 2 has been picked apart and torn to shreds as well. And are things worse than usual? Is the par for the course? Have you noticed the upswing in negative discourse, or is it all symptomatic or of something else? Like I said, you guys brought this in. Nobody else. If you guys start talking positive, then positive things might happen. But you guys don't do anything positive though. So it says here, at least the regards on X. Oh, so now you're grabbing Polywar for this? Wow, this no wonder. Shoot. Since the platform began paying people for their tweets, it seems to have amplified and incentivized some negative behaviors. Okay. Humans seem hardwired to engage with negativity in general. You guys created that too. And there's likely evolutionary reasons for it if you dig deep enough. Avoiding negative outcomes is a survival trait often exploited by social media platforms to boost engagement. Everyone knows it. Articles with negative headlines simply get more clicks, and Google, etc. use as a positive signal. It's why you have more than to often see negative headlines. Even the outlet or author in question tries to keep things balanced. Positive content simply doesn't surface as often. See what Louis means? See what Louis means? Like I said, if you guys change your ways and start working on it, then the algorithm might change. But if you guys keep on with the negative shit, because that's what you guys want. I do my absolute best to stay out of things and keep things... Yeah, you got jokes, right? Oh man, but the algorithm really doesn't help. But the algorithm doesn't really help my visibility therein. I get as many comments saying I'm an Xbox shill, and do saying I'm an Xbox hater, because it's ultimately the algorithm that decides which aspects of my content you see. And then you complain, why is it so negative? It could be a simple case of algorithmic perception here on my end, but I also see an uptick in people commenting on said negative and nitpicking. Whether it's recent games like Wolverine or hate campaigns against recent movies like Nolan's The Odyssey, needless politicization and polarization seems to be social media strategy du jour right now. There's always going to be room for genuine constructive criticism, of course. I'd argue that even less constructive criticism is valid in a free speech context, as long as you know you'll get pushback for anything that is either outright dumb or at very least ill-conceived. When it becomes exhausting is when it's either obviously in bad faith or steeped in some kind of agenda. I think in that case for Wolverine, for PS5, for example, is getting a lot of collateral negativity right now owing to PlayStation's decision to kill physical disc. Why are you so? Here I come, bro. Why are you worried about Wolverine? There is a lot of games out there that's got more negatives than ever. Like I said, Assassin's Creed Shadows, Hogwarts Legacy. I could go on. Hogwarts Legacy did not even go to the Game Awards because Jeff Keighley did not have the cojones to put that on there. He was afraid of the fucking backlash. And so out of all things, you bring in Wolverine, for example. Out of all things, you use Wolverine as an example, though. And of course, you brought it in there because you got to get the algorithm in. But, bro, there's literally everything is getting a negative thing out there. No fucking joke. Everything is getting talked about, destroyed, and shit. I mean, I could just go on with all this stuff. If I sit here and I can look for information and I can put on, I can literally spend the next. This is. I'm being serious though. No joke. I can sit here and I bet you, if I do a show on the negative talks and negative titles that are out there, bro, I couldn't go offline for 2 weeks. I'm not kidding you. I couldn't go offline for 2 weeks just posting and showing you guys since when you guys have gone negative with the negative trends. This negative trends has been going on for the last, woof. No fucking joke. And then you guys are saying like, oh, what happened? What happened? You guys created this. Instead of stopping it. Because you guys needed to get that cash flow in your pockets. And now you're complaining it's too negative out there? I mean, I'm sorry. It's your fault. You all's fault. You all caused this shit. Because when it becomes exhausting is when either obviously bad face steeped. Alright, read that. Let me see a pan that has large swaths of the internet up in arms. It reminds me of negative blowback. Some Xbox One games got back. Oh, see what I mean? Reminds me of the negative blowback some Xbox One games got back in the day unfairly too in my view. Like Rise, Killer Instinct, and even Titanfall. As the Xbox DRM plan was met with similar consternation, fairly or not. See what I mean? So I stopped. So now you're literally posting the things that people have been doing out here. But here's what's funny though. You don't pinpoint on how much these guys have been getting impacted negativity either. That's why they're like this too. They do this because of all the negative impacts they get. People seem to be mocking Wolverine based on a slice of gameplay that showcases some cinematic gameplay, with users suggesting it seems too on rails or something. I'm curious if those users have ever played a cinematic action game before, because these sequences are hardly representative of the full package. Maybe I'm wrong, but it seems like hate for the sake of hate rather than genuine feedback. Grand Theft Auto 6 also has a huge amount of flowing towards it right now, particularly for Netflix exclusive trailer. Partially for its paywall of features behind expensive deluxe editions. People seem to be actively hoping for some of these games to fail. It all seems to share a common thread. Sometimes it seems to be less about the gameplay, really. People seem to be less tolerant and more aware of corporate greed than I've known in previous years covering this industry. And maybe they're using other avenues to express it, regardless of the collateral. It feels beyond gaming too. Jago 6 says, Louis, they reap what they sow. Now see how it feels when the tables have turned. They created a monster they can't control. It's over from now. Fuck yeah, I agree with you. Fuck yeah. Total pony, bro. So let me just call you Mama. What's up, Mama? How you doing? Good morning. Sorry, 99% on digital on PS5. I only have Astrobot and Cyberpunk 27% on disc. Let's keep going. So, the problem is the anger is feeding grifters who are less concerned with actual corporate shenanigans and more interested in writing negativity to highlight a political agenda. Many of these people evidently don't even game with any regularity. Oh, so now you guys are saying this. Wow. And have just seen an opportunity to farm engagement. Furthermore, argued the grift, political or not, buries legitimate feedback at times. I'm not sure. I'm doing good, man. How you been? How you been? I'm not sure humans were designed to be subjected to 24/7 drip feeds of negativity. Least of individuals, of game developers and creators who aren't responsible for the decisions of their higher-ups. I have written some pretty scathing critiques of World of Warcraft's writing in recent months, but I hope they're at least constructive and presented in good faith. So I think it's the algorithm and the fact negativity is easier to monetize. Oh, because, oh my God, this is what you all created. Why can't you all start taking blame on yourselves? This is your fault. Y'all created this negative aura around video gaming. Sappho has been calling it for years. She's been on this. She's been hopping in here and even saying it like, well, the media is what ruined gaming itself. I mean, if I go right now, no joke, and I see Starfield reviews, and you'll see people coming up with Starfield like, oh, this game sucks. Oh, this game, even though it got a 7, and you guys did not even help it to make it better. That's what you guys did. You guys didn't even do that shit. Marvel Talking unlocks 87% of its player base on Steam. It's a little over a week since it's released, but PS standards, that's a flop, right? Better get that Xbox port. No. Let's say this, and let's be honest about something. First things first, they better fix the fucking game if it's got some issues. Then they could go ahead and put it on the Xbox port. They gotta fix it. I mean, the thing is with Marvel Token is it's getting a lot of negative because the game is actually broken. There's some things that have been broken. It's been getting some problems though. So let's see though. Hey, I'm going to shit the future. How to purchase games pro choice though, my brothers. Because they know where the real gamers hang out. They can't even support their own community, so they come here to like a part of ours. Laugh out loud. GTA 6 edition beats 80 tier, true or false? Of course it's going to beat the 80 because the thing is, Grand Theft Auto figured out a way to release the game at $100 because let's be honest though, to get the full game experience for Grand Theft Auto, you got to pay $100. That's it. That's it. So let's keep it going. Let's finish this article so I can keep on tackling things. Wealth is inequality. Perhaps people are generally angry right now. Wealth inequality has become absurd. Global economies revolve around benefiting of a few others, the many. With opportunities limited and honest work no longer providing a decent quality of life. Perhaps gaming is a convenient outlet for expressing anger that isn't necessarily a statement from gaming directly. Gaming companies are visible online. Individuals who work there often interact with the public unlike others types of industries. So let's see. Hold on. It perplexes me somewhat because I feel as though I've got more high quality games to play than I've ever had access to in my entire life. Mother Cell 2 came out and it's awesome. Star Wars Zero Company is on the horizon and that seems awesome too. Gears of War E-Day plays fantastically well too. Onimusha is almost here. That seems excellent as well as what I played. Blood of the Dawn Market looks interesting. There are dozens of indie games I haven't gotten around to yet that I want to play as well. There's plenty of games that have disappointed me, but I tend to just move on from those rather than make hating them my entire personality. They're just video games, right? Something else will come along, something better. But I could also be wrong, sure. Maybe I'm naive and overly optimistic, or I'm more tolerant of the issues. The gaming industry is facing unprecedented disruption, producing more layoffs than ever. Here we go. Known since doing this, traditional gaming audiences are being devoured by non-gaming activities and spend. Oh, so funny enough, now you're saying it's the industry entirely that's producing more layoffs than ever, but before it was only Xbox, right? Users are spending more time in free-to-play games without actually spending any money. Ownership rights are under threat by digitization. It's unclear if our hobby will be affordable in the future thanks to Team Altman hogging all the RAM. It's an odd thing. There's more games worth playing than ever, but more reasons to be genuinely concerned about the direction of the industry as well. Ah. So now, because of a Wolverine game and the negative impacts the Wolverine game has been having, you guys come out and talk about this. But what happened when it was Starfield? What happened when it was Hogwarts Legacy? What happened when it was this? What happened when it was that? What happened when it was Kiln? What happened when if it was this? I mean, you guys are fucking incredible. Seriously. Look at the poll. Why does he keep mentioning the word algorithm specifically? Of course. Algorithm is on the trend though. Is Nintendo invited to the cookout? What do you mean by that though? Lee boys, I mean sorry, a bug hand small keyboard. I don't see why people couldn't see the Marvel token was going to crash and burn at launch. I mean, look, here's the thing, though. Let me explain something. When I talk about video games, I always talk about them in a personal note. I don't go on a hate trend, right? Like, for example, Wolverine game, I always say I got to see more gameplay, but I got to see Wolverine to be more aggressive. Now, if he's a bit more aggressive and it's like the Wolverine X-Men Origins, you know, the one that I played back in the day, I might take a look at it. But if it's not, I'll move forward. I mean, even you guys that come to me and be like, well, you know, and told me this specifically, and what I always say about this, and it's not because I'm defending Wolverine, I'm just talking in general and being serious about it. You guys were telling me, well, Wolverine is a Spider-Man lookalike. I'm like, I keep telling you guys, every superhero game, it seems like to be a Spider-Man lookalike or even a Batman lookalike, because Batman was the thing that started with that trend, though. If you look at Batman, you do combos and do flip around, do all sorts of things. Spider-Man does the same. So Wolverine is going to do the same, but he just has claws. I don't know if he's going to kick. I don't know what he's going to do, though. But I know he's going to be slashing and probably hacking a little bit. Not as much, though. But at the end of the day, though, those are all the same. And that's why when people come to me with that stuff, I'm like, I mean, to be honest, though, they pretty much look the same. The only difference is the story, though, and the character itself. But when I see a game come out, I always want it to do well. With all the love in the world. If the game is bad, seriously, I would say in a personal is bad. Like, for example, I can't stand Horizon. I say it's a personal take of mine. I tried playing Horizon 2 or 3 times, and it's just not my type of game. Horizon Forbidden West, Horizon Zero Dawn, it's just not my game, period. I mean, I don't even know why I bought Forbidden West. But that's it. But I'm being honest about me, that I don't like it. No. Does that mean that? And what I tell people, I mean, try it out. You probably like it. If you like it, cool. If you don't, cool too. That's what I tell people all the time. But at the end of the day, though, you guys started with these negative trends. I do the clickbaits for fun sometimes. You know, I go in, I do all these stuff just for fun, just to troll around a little bit, just to have some fun. But you guys are the main problem out here. You guys don't look for positive things, and now you guys are complaining because Wolverine got a lot of negative feedback behind it. Now you guys are out there talking about this? Come on, guys. Not like this, man. I mean, what happened to the rest of the games? I mean, if you're going to do something in general and write something in general, you got to talk about everything in general. A lot of games out here got a lot of, and I do mean a lot of negative feedback. A lot of them have gotten bad reviews. Why? When they were pretty good games. I'm not saying give them a 10. I'm not saying giving them perfect 10. At least give them a solid review between a 7 and a 9, though. There's games out there that deserve that. And you guys rather give it a 5. Take, for example, Alien Isolation. IGN gave it a 5.9 because the dude did not even know how to play the fucking game. Seriously. Take, for example, even that same dude said the other day, even though this is what they do, and then you tell me that negative doesn't sell, but here we go. Even though Xbox is in last place on consoles, I gotta say they're number 1 with controllers. And then you want to come around and question, why is this all negative stuff out here? I mean, come on. And of course, Wolverine game is a fucking skill tree, and like, uh-oh. Mario Token is a jungle feast. You can't even break the combo. It's worse than Dragon Ball Fighters. No push block, like MVC2 for corner traps, etc. Oh, wow. Yeah, Starfield, bro, yeah. Starfield got a lot of negative talks in there. It did. For what? Nothing. Because at the end of the day, the game did pretty solid, though. But still, there was a lot of negative talks. Same thing with Howard Legacy. Same thing with... Man, if you've been a gamer for 25 years... You know, loading screens were always there. I mean, ever since the PS1, loading screens were there. And if you're going to complain about a 2, 3, 4 second loading screen, I mean, come on. It's not like we have to sit here like and wait 3 minutes for a screen to load like it was back in the day. So let me go into Discord. Let's see what Pickle sent me. So now... we have a negative talk out here, and you guys aren't happy about it. I'm so sorry. Zach. So this is from Asban Go. Nah, I don't like to use them. I'm not even gonna read it. Shoot. Drawable token is dropping the PS top sellers. Of course it was gonna drop. I mean, there's only a bunch of people that buy fighting games. Not as much though. Starfield engine is in peak. I never said the graphics were the best though, my friend. I never said that. No, I never said that. I'm just saying that look, because there was loading screens in that game. That did not affect me at all on how much fun I had with the game, though. That's the thing, though. Nobody talks how much fun. You know what? You want to know something what really impressed me about Starfield, and I say this all the time. And if you look at my past episodes, I said this before about Starfield. The one thing that really intrigues me is when you're on a planet and there isn't that much of gravity. You throw, and either way, you know, because you all know, Chad. We have our practices from Call of Duty. We kind of have the aim to throw the grenade so it can land and blow up the other person and stuff like that. We kind of have that aim in the Call of Duty games pretty well. But in Starfield, though, when you throw a grenade and there's no gravity, the grenade's like, whoo, just flies away. Like, what the hell? I can't throw it at this angle like I used to, though. Damn it. You know, now you got to change the angle. The gameplay changes. It's such a fun game. I mean, the traveling is fun, reaching the other planets. You even got a person trying to sell you, what's it called? Trying to sell you, insurance for your ship, though. You're like, what the hell? I'm flying around, and all of a sudden, this ship comes around to you. It's like, hey, you need insurance on your ship, because if it gets blown up, we'll give you one for free. Like, what? You went on sale for Starfield? Alright, sweet. You gotta get that game. That game is really good. Because here's the thing, though. Starfield, and I even said this too, the main story on Starfield is okay, right? I mean, I'm not really a fan of the main story, but the side missions, though, are rock solid. The side missions are way, way more better than the main story. And there's tons of side missions to do, and it's incredible. It's incredible. It's incredible. Yeah, I saw pictures of that. Spidey suit was the symbol of a certain 1930s German political party. I don't know about that, though, but alright. With PC mods, it's crazy good. You customize everything. Yep. That's another thing, too. I'm pointing that things Wolverine looks mid, so I'm one of you now. That leopard, good morning. So, like I was saying, chat, you guys are now spewing these articles now, when we've been for years and years and years and years talking about this. I mean, I do the morning show every day, and I've been saying, shit. Now you guys are talking about this negative stuff? And the thing is, you guys are complaining about the algorithm, but you guys created this algorithm. It's that fucking simple. You guys create an algorithm, negative talks about Xbox, right? Negative talks about Xbox. I mean, no joke. Let me see if I can grab Friday's episode. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find it, because I know last week I talked about something, right? Let me see if I can go find it. 3 days ago, okay, there was a, let me see if I can grab an article that was here from Windows Central, I think. No, it was not here though. Hey, Francisco Robles, what's up, man? Good morning. How you been? How you been? How you been? But I know if I can find those articles of past days, though, and you guys want to go ahead and talk to me about they should be grateful? Well, what are they grateful for? Besides talking BS, though? That's the only thing they're grateful for, besides talking BS. But again, they gave them that opportunity, though, to talk BS. I'm not kidding you. They gave them that. And that's what sucks. So now they want to complain there's a lot of negative talks. But you're the ones who kept feeding those guys with all this negative conversation. Nobody else. I mean, Chad, is it your fault there's a lot of negative conversation? No. Is it our fault? No, either. We try to bring the positive in here. But these guys are, whoa-wee. Oof. Oh, here it is. I found one. This was 8 days ago. Let me see if I can cover this right here. Let me show it to you guys. So take, for example, this. And this is written by you yourself, Windows Central, nobody else. This is the proof right here. I'm going to show it to you right now. Y'all remember this article last week? Blizzard is now the top performing Xbox Series S internal emails, and Overwatch Maker ends FY26 over delivering on Microsoft projections, which is good news. Luke who wrote it, Jez Corden, right? Same dude who just read the article about, right? And watch this. I'm going down the list. Going down the list. I'm going to find it right here. Here we go. This news comes fairly negative backdrop, although over the summer, who knows, seeking cuts, what is this? Like, see what I mean, though? You guys want to bring the positive into this, try to switch the negative talks out there, but you keep on throwing this. And this is 8 days ago that I've read this news. No joke. And right in here, you wrote this. The news comes against a fairly negative backdrop at Xbox over the summer, who is known to be seeking cuts to the tune of thousands of employees for the next 12 months. Microsoft has already laid off thousands of staff across its divisions I can't read that word, sorry, hitting Xbox tables like Undead Labs, Ninja Theory, and others. Its software of Doom fame has been particularly hard with cuts, and remains to be seen what other studios might be hard hits in the coming months. So you guys brought in this positive news out here, but you gotta add the negative that happened pretty much a month ago. And so you complain about negative talks when you guys keep on bringing it in here? Come on, guys. This is eight days ago. Look, no joke. I can't even look right here. This is August 9th. We're in the 18th. Literally almost 10 days ago. 10 days ago. And now you sit here about an article about negative impacts on a video game called Wolverine. So Wolverine was the thing that got you all talking now? But again, what happened to Howard's Legacy? What happened to Starfield? What happened to all these games? Being serious though. What happened in Alien Isolation? What happened to Suicide Squad? Kill the Justice League? What happened to? Oh, just in time! Ha 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 ha! Just in time! Just in time! Here we go! Wait. Brother Joey, how you been?
Good morning. Hope my mic isn't low.
You're good. You're good. It sounds pretty good to me on this side. How you been?
I've been busy. I've been good. Thank God.
Nah, I've been busy too, Joey. I've been busy. Yesterday was a busy day for me. I came around like 11 after like I told you I was gonna go to the doctor's thing. I came around like at 11:30 or something home.
So everything okay on your side?
Yeah, everything's good. Everything's good. Everything's perfect, man. Everything's good. Everything's perfect. Just laughing my butt off, Joey, because you know what's going on out there. Joey, can you believe this, Joey? Can you believe this? Can you believe this, Joey? Can you believe this? That right now, after how many years now it's been? After how many years now it's been? Can you believe these guys are tackling this now? Because Wolverine is getting a lot of negative stuff.
Remember, Emux is really small for me, so I can't even see the
Oh,
letters.
okay. Let me zoom in then. So it says, is gaming discourse more negative than ever? And if so, is it deserved? How did we get here, they say. Right now, Joey, they're talking about that. That's the main topic right now. They're talking about that.
Is gaming discourse more
Negative than
negative than ever?
ever. Huh.
Well, a lot of people express their opinions on social media.
Yeah.
Um, but is it more negative than ever? I think if I tell you, I think negative news has a bigger sound than positive news.
We
But
know
I
that.
think there's, but I think there's enough positive out there also, but people don't pay attention to it.
Oh, we know they don't because if they stick to negative, it's better for them. I mean, we've seen the Dreamcast guy videos. The Xbox is dead. We know that produces a bunch of views. We know that. And even Ray give it a shot. Try something out. But here's the thing though that kind of gets to me though. Like, why now? I mean, even like for example, let's talk about. I'm going to take Xbox out of the equation for more. I mean, I'm just going to take it out for the moment. Look at Howard's Legacy. Look at Assassin's Creed Shadows. Remember the hate that Howard's Legacy and Assassin's Creed Shadows got? There's been tons of games that have been getting a lot of negative backlash. Like for example, Alien Isolation is a big one. That this dude Ryan McCaffrey gave it a 5.9 out of a 10 because he did not know how to play the game. And in Europe, it won Game of the Year during that time.
In isolation, I give it a 1 out of 10.
You did not like it?
I hate that game.
Why do you hate it though? What do you mean it's trash?
It's not a fun. It's not a scary game, and it's not a fun game.
I mean, Joe.
For me.
Oh yeah, well that's cool though. That's a personal opinion. It's like how I talk about. It's like how I talk about Horizon, right? Horizon Forbidden West, and Horizon, the other one. Those games suck for me. I mean, I can't stand them. I always say it, and I always tell people, if you want to try it, go for it. And if you like it, cool. I got no problem with it, but I just don't like the damn game. It's too boring for me. You know, I can say that too.
Well, what I think is, obviously I don't have, sorry, I don't have the answer because this might be something that we need to study, like, and really study what's happening when it comes to the discourse. But I think there's a combination of people who are really upset.
Mm-hmm.
There's a combination of people who realize they can profit out of rage baiting and being negative.
Mm-hmm.
There's a combination of people who has a political agenda against certain groups of people.
Mm-hmm.
There's a combination of people who actually hates a brand no matter what.
Yep.
There's a combination of people who will defend a brand no matter what. And there's a combination of people who are too sensitive to get any kind of criticism that they can translate it as hate. So I
Yeah.
think there's a perfect uh, shit show or shit storm of a lot of things
I agree.
that is manifesting in this way in social media or on the internet. There's a lot of groups of people who are looking for stuff. Like I really believe that the people there's hate is coming. It's been everywhere since the beginning of time. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I was watching a documentary like last year about Batman '89, how WB was getting like hate mail for hiring Michael Keaton as
Keaton,
Batman
yeah.
because
Yeah.
so hey, the internet didn't exist and people already hating on Michael
You,
Keaton.
you remember you remember how McDonald's had to pull the Batman returns toys from McDonald's because
Yeah, it
that
was too
scene-
scary for kids.
It was too
Whatever.
scary for kids. Yeah, they were getting hate for that, but it's Batman.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's not
but what I'm
supposed to be.
saying is, hate has always been a thing, but social media makes it louder, unfortunately.
Yeah, it
It
does.
also makes it a bubble because if you look, let's put it this way, sometimes I have to search for something different in my social media account just for my algorithm to change.
Yeah.
Because if I stay on one topic, every time I scroll on something, it's that the same single thing. And it's like, it's ridiculous. So there's people that is hating just because they want to hate. There's people who has an agenda for hating. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, I think they realize that hating makes money. That's why you're seeing this boom on hating. And also there's a lot of sensitive people out there that can't take hate.
But here's another thing, Joey. Though, like I even said this on the show that if I sit here and just like for example, let me sit here and grab media sites that have been posting hate for the last 10 years. How long do you think I'm gonna sit here and do that live video though? Just collecting that data. And showing everything that they're saying though, like how much negative they've been throwing out there for like the last 10 years. I mean, I could literally last 2 weeks here and not finish. Just showing and showing and showing and showing.
Probably.
And probably, yeah. And the funny thing is that right now they're complaining like, how did we get here? I'm like, bro, you guys are the first ones who started with this fucking trend and you keep on feeding these dudes with this hate. And what do these dudes do? They become much more haters than what they've been. And so, like you said, it's become a business, right? And of course, they catch on to that because it's easy. Some people can't catch on to this stuff. It's easy. So it's like what I've said about articles. Like, for example, like this article came from Windows Central. And last week, Joey, there was a positive news with Blizzard Entertainment, right? Blizzard Entertainment was one of the most profitable ones in the Xbox division. But right smack in the middle of that article, like if you keep on rolling down, reading everything that's talking about how Blizzard Entertainment has been positive, how it's been bringing up the money, and how well it's doing, right smack in the middle of the article, you see, even though Microsoft has been with layoffs in the past couple of months, I'm like, what does the layoffs have to do with how positive this news has been? I know layoffs has been an effect though, but you know this. But this is a month later though, Joe, and they keep on bringing it up. And so that's what kind of gets me though. Why do they keep on feeding on these negative trends to get the algorithm going? And then they go out there and complain, oh, there's too much hate. But you've been feeding these haters with this hate though. And you want it to stop now because it's affecting the game. Oh, now you guys want it to stop.
Well, one thing that I think you have to realize also that even though they're repeating that, it's not a lie. A lie is not.
Oh, I know it's not a lie. I know that.
A lie is not a hate.
I know
They're
it.
telling you what exactly is happening. So
Yeah, but
you interpret how you want to interpret that little piece of news, but is the truth. Whether you like it or
no,
not.
no. That's how it is though. But but here's the thing though, Joe. You need to understand what I'm going with this though. Is that okay? If this news
Is the repetition of the bad news.
The bad news. Yeah, I mean, you're talking something positive. Why you got to repeat the bad news in there? I mean, we're talking about something positive in here. Don't add it. Don't like if you take that piece of the article out there, take that piece out of it. The article was perfect, but they always got to repeat that bad news in
And
there.
with,
And
and
then
with that I agree with you
hmm
because that shows me because when I'm reading a newspaper
hmm
or when I'm reading news from actually news outlets. I'm not talking about gaming news. I'm talking about the
yeah,
news.
yeah, yeah.
When it comes to because I have for example, they're changing one of the laws of our retirement money. So things like that, like real actual news. I'm talking about world politics, national stuff, local stuff. When you read that news, they don't reiterate the old shit that happened 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks before.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then you realize, oh, this is the level of actually somebody who came from a journalistic school, who actually studied this in school. Because even if you read Jason Schreier, as much as you hate that guy, he
hmm
doesn't reiterate the old stuff. He just reports what he's talking in that moment. That tells you somebody actually came from school from that shit, compared to somebody who didn't go to school, is just writing for a website now, who got that job. Every
hmm
time they write something, they reiterate, well, but the layoffs, but the hacks, but the this. There's always a but, instead of reporting what exactly is happening.
hmm
Is it a good thing? No, I don't know. Is it a bad thing? I don't know either. All I know is people are clicking on it, and people are talking about it, and that's creating engagement. So in a way, they're doing their job, but I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah, but that's what I mean though. Like that's my the thing that kind of gets to me. Like okay, we've seen the news when it comes like to all these games, right? We've seen the negative talks when it comes down to these games. We've been seeing it for quite some time. But why are you guys coming to this now? Because Wolverine is getting to the effect of it. That's why.
Yes. Yeah. I believe because of I always get confused. GameSpot or Games Stop, whatever.
Yeah, GameSpot.
Uh,
Yeah, I just
GameSpot
confused.
has been a proponent of creating clickbait or rage bait headlines. We know that. And now that they saw, because they're getting a backlash for defending Wolverine, I internally like, yeah, we gotta write something in general for everybody,
Mm-hmm.
and that's creating clicks again.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
it's stupid of us for clicking everything they say,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately. But
Mm-hmm.
they're a media outlet. Do they have that much power? I don't know. But they're creating clicks. They're creating money.
Of course, I mean here's what they have power on because, like you said, they're creating clicks, they're creating money. So the thing is, they're feeding the haters with hate. And so, what do you think these haters are going to do? They're just going to continue on with this hate. Now, if you want to change the algorithm, and you guys are complaining about the algorithm, I mean, I even saw a tweet from Paris. I even saw a tweet from this guy, talking about the algorithm. I'm like, if you guys want to switch this algorithm, you guys got to stop being haters too. Because the thing is, you guys know that hate is what drives these things out here. It's what drives it. And the more you keep feeding these dudes negative stuff, the more they're gonna go out there and just gonna keep on feeding with the negatives no matter what. That's what they're gonna do. And it's gonna take a lot of work to be changed though. It's gonna take a lot of work. But if these outlets started talking more positive about games and everything, then you probably change some ideas out there. But these days all you do is feed them and feed them and feed them and feed them. Take Starfield for example. Starfield, I'm not saying give it a 10. I'm not saying give it, the perfect review though, because we know that game is not as perfect as some people's trying to believe though. But it's a really fun game. I played the hell out of that game. I really enjoyed it, but it got a lot of negative impact behind it. And anything that Xbox has done has gotten a lot of negative impact behind it because, of course, I mean, let's be honest though, Redfall was like out of all, like Redfall was a big one. We warned them. Me and Silent Cypher were out there warning people about Turn 10's game Forza Motorsport. We said that game is that the game releases like this, it's gonna be a big mess, and it did become a big mess. Though we warned them about it because they say, "Oh, the core game is ready to release." I'm like, bro, you guys are gonna mess up with that game by saying that. Xbox will take some time to release that game. But there's been some games that yes, they do receive criticism on it, but literally everything They do, no matter what. This hard reset has been a negative impact for everyone. They're like, oh, the reset has been negative. I'm like, what's the negative behind it? I mean, we knew that this was going to happen, Joey. We know this, right? This was going to happen. And to be honest, though, some of us are happy, some of us are not. But it's a reset. No matter what, it's a reset. Um, but yeah, it's always something negative behind what Xbox does. PlayStation Now is getting a lot of negativity because of the whole physical thing. And even GameSpot has been going out there and saying, those people need to get away and stop talking about this negative stuff. The physical, the negative things. Like every time PlayStation posts something, it's become a trend, throwing negative about the physical thing. I'm like, whose fault is that though? I mean, if you're not happy with how fans are reacting, then the one who needs to fix this is not you, not all these media, it's PlayStation itself. Then you guys should be telling PlayStation, hey, PlayStation, fix this. Because every time you post something, you guys are getting hammered. But they're not going to fix it though. Because they just don't care. So at the end of the day, what you got to do is you got to keep on going and try to change your algorithm into positive so we can get the negative algorithm away and bring in the positive. But they won't do that because it's making money, as we say, right, Joey? That's what it's doing. That's what it's doing. There's a lot of things out there that just haven't been even had something fair. Like, for example, I mentioned Hogwarts Legacy. You remember Hogwarts Legacy, Joey? That should have been Game of the Year that year. The best game out there. And I even said this, Jeff Keighley did not have the cojones to put that game in the Game Awards. He didn't, because he was afraid of the backlash. But that was the supposed game to be the Game of the Year. Well, I don't know which one won that year, but that was the Game of the Year.
That was political.
Yeah, I know, it was political.
And that game didn't get a hate when it comes to the media. It was that certain group of people.
Yeah. Yeah.
That certain group of people that I don't even know. But they're, those are like, they hate if there's a woman in it, if there's somebody has a different type of hair, if they're gay, if they're this or they're that.
Yeah.
That's that.
Yeah.
There's that sector of the internet, unfortunately, or fortunately, whatever, however you see it, because I really don't care. That hates that type of people, whatever. So that's what got hate on Hogwarts, but Hogwarts didn't get hate for the media, honestly. Well, kind of did. I don't remember, to be honest.
You remember? Yeah, it kind of did, though. I mean, there was a lot of people out there like...
Yeah, because of J.K. Rowling and stuff.
Yeah, J.K. Rowling and stuff like that. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff out there, though. But
actually,
look,
yeah, they were fighting between two of them. The people who are pro that lifestyle, and the people who were against that lifestyle were fighting against the game. But the game did well. The people, fans of the franchise, and people who are not listening to this nonsense actually went out, played the game, loved the game, and it did fantastic for the franchise. I loved the game. I wasn't thinking if somebody was this or that.
I wasn't thinking about that either, man. Ooh.
I didn't give a damn about that.
It's like what I mentioned earlier too. You remember the whole Assassin's Creed Shadows hate thing, which
Same thing, because the guy,
yeah, exactly. And I was like, I got a question though. Would you guys be mad if I made if I went to the era and made Donald Duck into a samurai and made him hacker and slasher and him chopping heads off and everything? Would you guys be mad about that? I mean, come on, man. I mean, it's video games. Just have fun. Enjoy the game. Who cares? What is this? What is that? Just have fun. Shoot things. Blow up things. I mean, that's what you gotta do in a video game, though.
I don't know if how people notice how my Twitter account works. My Twitter account mostly works as me retaliating or going back against stupid opinions that I think that are stupid of ponies. I never go back against the game.
Yeah.
Like if I don't like a game, I just don't talk about it.
Exactly.
I have no interest in the game. If I don't like a console or whatever, I just don't talk about it because I have no interest in that said console or device or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't talk about it if I'm not interested. But I don't need to hate it. For example, there's a lot of talk about Wolverine. I really don't care for the game. I'm not even talking about it. But I am making fun of people who are having double standards and certain stuff. And I'm like, listen, but whatever, man. Joey blaming the anti-woke mob when it wasn't even them. I don't even know who it was, to be honest, Juve. Like, I know it got out of hand.
Yeah.
and I don't even know who it was, to be honest, because I do remember that they were complaining also that because there was a trans character, the one that is in the bar.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Did I?
I didn't even care. Like, oh, okay. I mean, I remember I saw it. Like, okay, cool. And I went outside and grabbed my broom. I was like, woo.
I think I talked to that person like 2-3 times in the entire video games. I was too busy doing the other stuff.
Yeah,
right?
I was too busy leveling it up, to maximize and get the what's that spell? The a badge of Katabra, whatever spell it is, man.
You know
Oh,
what?
that
I
thing is
never.
so good.
I got
So
those
good.
spells. I never used them.
You never
That's
used
how
them?
good.
Oh,
That's
man.
how good of a wizard I was. I'm like, I'm not gonna use these spells. Why?
I had to use them though. I had to. But the fighting was incredible though. I love the fighting though. It felt like I was using Batman with a magic
No,
wand. I was like,
Juve, I understand where it's coming from, but I just, I don't care.
oh yeah, see there you go.
J.K.
So,
Rowling, J.K. Rowling is her own woman, person. She can do whatever she wants. Does it affect me? Really? No. It doesn't.
yeah, here's the thing
I
though.
just, I just wanted somebody to come to me and say, "Hey, you're a wizard, Joey." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm a wizard." That's all I wanted.
That's all. I want to go in there, just use my magic powers and do things, fly
Yeah.
around. Don't we get a dragon though in that game? I forgot. No, we don't get. Oh, we got a flying. Dude, what was it? A flying horse? I
No, we
forgot.
got you captured a. Wait, hold on. Yeah, you did.
You did?
No, I got a
Didn't you?
griffin. I got a
Oh
griffin.
yeah, Griffin. A Griffin. Yes, Griffin. I was confused between.
And I did cap because there's like a whole thing that you capture certain monsters in
Yeah.
these magical rooms.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, I think I was missing 1 or 2 monsters though.
Then go get him.
That game needs to be fixed.
It does. What was the problem with that game?
Yeah, it has a little bit because if you go like performance mode,
Oh,
there's
okay.
certain part. It's a little bit wonky. I don't feel like going back yet.
Mm.
I did play it. I did finish it, but right now, you know why I went back to? Because
What?
we got the upgrade Mafia 2. Mafia.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Mafia.
Mafia got the next gen
Oh
upgrade.
wait a minute.
Which,
Hold on. Let
by
me
the
ask you
way,
this: did Mafia 2
go
get an
ahead.
upgrade though? 'Cause that
No, not Mafia 2. The first
Ah,
Mafia
shit.
got the upgrade for next gen. But here's the funny part.
Yeah.
I downloaded it just to see how it looked. It pretty much looks the same, just at 60 frames. But the achievements are a totally different set. Meaning that if you play when you played it on the Xbox One, those achievements are there. Now the definitive edition with the upgrade has new achievements, totally from zero, like you never played it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna replay the game again because it's been a while. So,
Oh, you see, here we go. So this here, Joey, here. Let me feed you this one. Watch this. Watch. Out of all people, of course, look. The Gears of War E-Day PC beta reveals extreme details, slightly troubling performance, updated impressions from Council Land.
okay,
See-
I am going to talk shit about Digital Foundry because they're the ones who actually started a lot of this shit.
Yep.
Because if they were serious the way they say they were serious,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying don't count the pixels because that's actually informational. Informational.
Yeah.
I don't even know. There's a word. I think that's actually educational. Sorry, that's the word.
Exactly. If they can educate us better.
They educate us. Frame rates dropping, this and that. But to make the big deal out of blades of grass, that's to me is like, no, that's not educational. That's your bias.
Exactly.
What you can say every time they review the Series S version, instead of calling the port bad, saying is you can say it's a good port for the power of the machine.
Exactly.
Because nobody expecting the Series S to beat anybody.
Exactly.
Because it's a weaker console. It was made as a weaker console.
We know.
But
that.
to say is the worst port of all, you can't say it's the worst port when the power of the machine wasn't meant to be the best port.
Mm-hmm. And
So
this
you
is,
can say it's a good port for the power of the machine, or maybe, but you can also say, you know what, the Series S has more power than that is actually showing. and the port could be better. You can say those things, but the way they talk, it's so passive aggressive. How Digital Foundry talks against play Xbox. You realize that they stopped doing video comparisons of Xbox unless it's an Xbox game, right?
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, because they said it wasn't getting clicks. Because the funny thing is, why isn't it getting
So,
clicks? Because all you
so
guys
it's
done
not.
is talk shit. So people got tired of
So,
listening to your shit. That's
so,
why.
so you're telling me, yeah, you're telling me exactly that. This is not about educating people, showing the technology. This is just about clickbait,
Exactly.
clicks, and I guess I understand it's a business, but
It's
you know what?
like
I even stopped watching Digital Foundry. I
I
stopped
did
watching
too.
reviews. I stopped watching movie reviews at the beginning. Now I stopped watching game
Mm-hmm.
reviews. Start watching
Mm-hmm.
game Digital Foundry because I got eyes. I can tell you if I like how something looks, if I don't like how it looks, if I care for a game, if I don't care for a game. I don't need somebody to tell me how it is. I take my friends' account for consideration.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example, Louis, like Joey, this game looks awesome. The van, are we are we there yet? I tried making my kids play that with me, and they're like, no, 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 no. They
What?
didn't want to. They didn't want to.
That's such a fun game. It's such a fun game. If you find someone to play, it's funny as hell though. It's funny as
But
hell.
yeah, I just stopped. I at this point I only listen to the podcasts who I consider friendly and to who I consider my friends.
Uh,
But I stopped listening to a while back, like quite a few years ago. I used to listen to Pony podcasts just to see what they say.
mm-hmm.
After a while, I was like, no, why would I listen to this? Why am I torturing and losing my time on this?
Mm-hmm.
To listening to a person that I won't agree no matter what he says.
Yeah, no matter what you tell him, he's not gonna change his mind. There's
and
no way.
and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
Ponies, why would you listen to us if you know you won't agree whatever we say?
Exactly.
So it's like I'm trying to stop. I'm trying to not torture myself out of stupid shit.
We try to. Let
It's
us.
like, yes, I am in the business of the console. Yes, even I am dialing that back a little bit on that shit because I'm like, is this really necessary for me to be talking this much shit on Twitter? I dial it down a little bit. I'm like, I got no time for this.
Yeah.
Sometimes, look, I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I write the tweet, look at it,
And you're like,
and I say this to myself: do I need to reply this? Does this need to be said? What would happen if I say this? I say those things to myself, and sometimes I just delete the tweet and just don't reply. I just, you know what, leave it go.
mm-hmm.
It's not worth my time.
It's not worth the time
But,
anymore.
I'm trying to find the love back in video games because right now I'm having troubles playing video games because I don't have that much time.
Mm-hmm.
And looking at the games is just like I'm like exhausted. And
Yeah.
having this amount of hate on the internet is not helping.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but
Yeah,
that's just me though.
that's how it is though. Like it's. I mean, you we talked about digital funding earlier, and here's the thing though. We know digital funding uses for console wars because how do I know this? Because you know when you're in you know those WhatsApp groups that it's all about gamers, right? They invite you in there. They have PlayStation fans in there. You got Xbox fans. All of a sudden, you know, Xbox fans grab the digital phone and be like, you see, it plays better over here. And it's just like 5 frames that drop. And PlayStation fans, when they see a game that drops 5 frames, they go ahead and talk about it too. And you're like, what's the point of 5 frames dropping? I mean, when you look at it and you're playing the game yourself, you're like, but it doesn't feel like 5 frames are dropping. It doesn't feel like this is happening. Well, in this one area, the frames drop 10. And it's a problem because, you know, the port is bad and blah, 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 blah. You're like, but wait, it's just in this one area. The game plays a solid 60, though. I mean, where are we going to go with this shit? And it's just, I sit here and I laugh at all this stuff because they're complaining now. There's a lot of negative talks, but hey, you guys, you all are part of the negative fucking trend. If you started to switch and talk positive, man, even though there's going to be hate, though, but the positive will probably win over the hate. But you guys, what? Nope.
I'll also say you can't force people to talk positive if there's nothing positive to talk
Oh,
about.
I know that. But I'm just saying,
We can't also go to the extreme that everything is hunky dory, everything is sunshine and rainbows.
mm,
No,
but
the world
Joey, I
is not.
mean,
Now, the world doesn't work that way.
oh,
There's not black
I
and
know that.
white.
There's not black and
There's a
white. I
lot
know
of,
that.
and in my opinion,
Yeah.
if I was trying to be objective, and if I
Mhm.
ran a digital
Mhm.
foundry, my videos would have been different. I would have shown the frame drops. I would have
Yeah.
shown the pixel things, but I would not be talking to the audience. I'll be saying, so in the video, Sony or Xbox, whoever's making the game, these are the areas that we found dips. These are the areas that we found
Yeah.
pixel counts that are wrong. These are the areas that we found bugs. These are the areas that we think need improvement. Please, Microsoft, Sony,
Whoever it
uh,
is, fix it.
whoever it is, try to fix these issues. We're showing you a list of the issues that we encountered and we encountered in other machines. That's the way I think I would have done this video if I want to be objective, because it's not showing the
Mhm.
public that yes,
Mhm.
there's problems in the game, because no game is perfect because it's made by human beings.
Mhm.
There's gonna be mistakes. There's gonna be issues. However, it would have been like, listen, this is the list that should be fixed, Microsoft and things, and hopefully you guys can fix it in the future. That's my report, not. Oh well, you shouldn't play it on this platform because it has this dip. You got to play it on this platform because it doesn't have this dip. No, it shouldn't be
Exactly.
that way.
It
It
shouldn't be
should
that
have
way.
been.
Yeah.
It should be a way of, please, companies improve the game instead of don't choose this version, choose this version. That's how I would have done it if I wanted to be objective in that.
Adjective. Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever.
But that doesn't exist, Joey. Frankly, that does not exist. I mean, it sucks that these guys are this way. It sucks that there's a lot of negative trends out there. But again, they push the negative trends. They reap what they sow, and now they're not happy because Wolverine got a lot of negative backlash. Oh man. Now we gotta write about it in articles.
Well, Wolverine. Here's the other thing. Wolverine getting negative backlash, I think is an over exaggeration. Also, like, what are we actually? Because I'm still trying to outside of look. And somebody actually said it to me yesterday after the show because I had to cut the show on WBG early because I had to do
Uh-huh.
a personal errand. I had to
Yeah.
pick up some shit.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to a friend of mine, and he's actually like a hardcore gamer and stuff. He's a pony. Unfortunately, everybody's blue over here.
Mm-hmm.
But he used a word that I couldn't say in WBG that I forgot to say or my mind didn't come up with. It was the art style of the game. And I'm like, boo! I had a light bulb in my head. Oh yeah, that's right. That's my complaint. I don't like the art style of Wolverine. It's just that. It's just that. I don't
Yeah.
like the art style of Wolverine. Just like I know 100% that I won't like the art style of Blade if it comes out. Because I don't like the art style from Arcane. And I don't like the art style of how they make in Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only complaint, but that's an opinion, and that's not even an opinion. That's personal preference. I like certain types and art styles, or I expect a different art style for Wolverine. But art, it's subjective at the end of the day. People like certain types of drawings, colors, and things like that. That's just a subjective thing. But outside of that, I don't understand why people are hating Wolverine. I don't. I think people are just hating for hating.
The game has not even come out. I mean, we
Oh, the boss fight. I'm like, yeah, but you didn't complete those boss fights before Wolverine. So what are we crying about?
so
Like, the combat looks fine. It's a hack and slash. I don't understand what.
But Joey, I even told the chat this. I mean, some of people brought in, oh, it's the copy, it's a reskin of Spider-Man. I'm like, superhero games are all reskinned. I mean, if you look at the
They're all
gameplay,
reskins.
they're all reskins. I always say that. It's not because I'm defending Wolverine. It's a superhero game. You look at Batman. You look at Spider-Man. You look at And I even use an example. Take Nightwing for example. You play Arkham Knight, right? When you use you remember the side missions with Nightwing? Grab Spider-Man and put it next to Nightwing, and you pretty much have the same thing. Flippity floppity kicking, yeah, pretty much the same thing. It's flippy floppy. The only difference is, Nightwing doesn't shoot webs, but it's pretty much the same thing. That's what I said though. Like for me, it's all reskins though. That's how superhero games are. So if they change it though, like The only way they can change it is that they make it on like Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Remember that? It was the Marvel Ultimate Alliance, the X-Men game, X-Men Legends, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
those were like
Yeah,
more Diablo
more
style
Diablo
type of
style.
games.
Oh man, those games were great though. Shit.
Yeah, I miss the Ultimate Alliance games though.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I understand that QTEs are everywhere, but
Yeah.
but that's like, dude, that's how do I say it? That's the way they make their video games. It's like complaining about Bethesda making how they make their games. That's how Bethesda makes their games.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, Bethesda doesn't evolve, but that's how Bethesda makes their games, though. Like that's their recipe. You understand? Like, I don't know. It's like if you're telling me, but that's the problem, though. I do see that part though. Like, Insomniac, Sony Santa Monica, Naughty Dog, they feel like they're made by the same person. I do agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
They look a little bit different graphically, a little bit different, but when you look at them, the Sony, the Sony game, they do look like they're made by the same chat. You understand? They're made by the same chat.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The same is the same recipe of, and people are starting to look at it like the cracks are starting to show. The same third person over the shoulder,
Yeah.
action
We
adventure
talked about that several
with
times. Same
stealth elements
thing,
and
stealth
QTs. It's
elements,
actually
QTs,
yes,
bow and
it actually
arrows.
yeah. The
It's become a
flavor
trend for them.
it's turning into McDonald's. It's like it's always the same. McDonald's is not bad. It's the best selling and it's the biggest fast food restaurant in the world.
Burger King is better. No, I'm just kidding.
I actually prefer McDonald's,
I'm just
but
kidding.
but it's like it's the same thing. With Xbox, is a little
Yeah.
bit different. Xbox has many flavors. Now they're shrinking it a little bit down because they they've divested a bunch of studios, but I don't know, man. At the end of the day, I can't hate for the sake of hating. Just because it's a PlayStation game, I can't hate it just because it's a PlayStation game. I can't do that, man. It's not coming out of me. Capping for the sake of capping is not coming out of me. Call me a pony bot, call me whatever. I just can't. And if I'm not interested, I just don't talk about it because I have, like I said to Louis, every time Louis tells me about a news about PlayStation, I try to come up with a reaction. I can't because I don't have an inkling. I don't have an emotional reaction to that box. I don't give a fuck about the box. I'm so indifferent to it. So indifferent to it. I don't care. So
Joe is like, if it's burning, it burns. Fuck it, let it burn.
yeah, what do you do? If I'm passionate about something, which is Xbox, then I rant about it because I want them to be better. I don't want them to be mediocre. I criticize them
No.
because I want them to be better. I don't want them to make those dumb
No.
mistakes. And
Joe
they make
is-
so many tiny, tiny dumb mistakes.
They do. A lot. All these companies make all these tiny dumb mistakes. You're like, huh? Oh god. No worries. I just saw my phone too. There was a bill here. Like what?
No. It was my bank statement just came out. Like, what the fuck did I get billed for now? God damn. Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, one
Hmm?
pedidos ya subscription thing. Yeah, I just got charged.
Yep. Yep.
It's the DoorDash subscription thing that you get discounts in food and you don't pay delivery. I don't know if you guys got that in DoorDash, but
We
our
got
version of
videos,
DoorDash,
yeah, we got
which is the exact same thing. They just put a
Yeah.
P instead of a D. It's the same logo, same app, and we got a subscription thing that when you pay for it, you don't pay for delivery, you don't pay. We got like discounts and things like that. So I just got charged for that. That's why I'm like, what did I get charged now? Fuck.
Hold on. I'm getting some cash in. Hold on.
That's good.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm typing it. All right. Got it.
Yeah, super chat.
We got a $10 super chat. It's just it. Say something, Daneros. I think Daneros was gonna say something. I think he just.
That's all he said. Say
Yeah,
something.
say something, Daneros. I mean,
Yeah,
he just.
premium pass. Yes, it's premium plus for us. Yeah.
I don't know if he had to say something. Tereros, you're gonna say something though? Just type it in. I'll read it, just in case though. I'll get your comment.
Thank you. Thank you for
Thank you for the super chat though. Thank you for $10 though. That's amazing though. So what else? Hot topic from an island boy. So kind of crazy though, Joey. What were we? We were talking about like the hate on these video games though, because I sit here like okay, they copy a boss fight, but then I look at it, I'm like, but wait a minute. I remember a lot when I saw that boss fight, I was laughing, of course, because I love how when people like do memes and stuff like that, you laugh about it. But then I remember I was like, wait, but there was a fight though back in the day that was like that though. No, message is just a tip.
There's a lot. There's actually a lot.
Yeah, and I remember like Marvel versus Capcom. I think there was a Sentinel fight or
not only that one. Yeah, but not only but that's two. Yeah. I mean that. I understand in a way that it's really hard to fight against a giant without many mechanics.
Yeah.
Like, I understand that part. And the design point maybe is difficult.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I've seen this boss fight many times. Yes, it's repetitive. We've seen it a bunch of times. I mean, one of my favorite games of all time, Hi-Fi Rush, has that boss fight. Like that exact boss fight.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, well, we don't know if you're going to fight more than one Sentinel on this game. Maybe this is one Sentinel. We don't know if we're going to fight another Sentinel, a bigger Sentinel or something. I don't know. People are acting that we saw the entire game. I'm like,
I think Call of Duty has that fight too. About you got to shoot the arm or something. I think Call of Duty has in the last Call of Duty game. I don't remember.
I couldn't even finish that Call of Duty.
I know. You didn't finish it.
Yeah, because if you died, you couldn't even start where you died. You had to go all the way back to the fucking beginning of the level. I'm like, oh hell no.
Look at Google Poisons. Yo, stop shitting for Wolverine.
That Call of Duty was a mess. No,
Google Poll. We're not shitting for Wolverine.
No, I'm not even.
We're talking in general though. We're talking in general. Like everything is critique though.
Because I'm not even chilling for Wolverine. I don't give a fuck. I have a Batman shirt right now, bro.
Nope. Batman shirt. Yep. I mean,
that
Joey's even said he doesn't care about that game though. He said,
look, here's the crazy part. Like, yes, I've read a lot of Marvel comic stories. I know what Wolverine is all about. Oh, Wolverine is all gristling and angry. I'm like, yeah, you gotta read a little bit more comics. Wolverine is kind of a lovey-dovey also. It's hot. He's always in love. He's always losing a bitch.
He's what? He's hot.
He's always in love, not hot.
Oh, I thought you said he was hot though. Oh, okay.
All right. Wolverine has always been a guy that Wolverine's just a tiny, horny, angry man.
Damn.
Hey, that's what he is. but Wolverine has been around since this not 60s. I think 80s. Yeah, he's been around since the 80s, bro. It's like, come on, man. Wolverine has more depth than people think that he actually has.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's stories of Wolverine that are actually funny in the comics. There's stories that it's
a lot of story behind Wolverine.
Yeah, there's a lot of story behind Wolverine. Not only Jean. There's a lot of women in Wolverine's life. A lot of women.
Yeah.
So this whole thing like Wolverine only has to be a pissed off little man, and no, he's more than that. Oh, he will never let Sabretooth grab him by the neck. Actually, you guys are really wrong on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a real deep relationship between Sabretooth and Wolverine. Even they fight all the time, that's true. But there's a deep relationship. Even did you know Sabretooth is an X-Men? Huh? Did you know? Yes. Hey, dude. X-Men, there's too many comic books to run around with this shit.
There was a show.
People change. In comic books, they change storylines all the time. Different people write the stories. Different people have different ways to tell the story about things. It's different. Yes, Sabretooth turns into an X-Men. Who's an X-Men? Wolverine. So that does mean they go along? Yes. You think they stab each other all the time just because they see each other? No. Read a little bit of comic books, guys.
Interesting. No, I
It's
know
like
that.
pretending. It's like pretending it's Batman and always has a situation for something. No, Batman gets his ass whooped a lot, a lot. You by regular people, by regular people. Okay.
Deathstroke kicked his ass though. He needed the other two to
No, no,
keep
no.
Deathstroke
I'm not
though.
even talking about supervillains. I'm talking about
Yeah.
regular people.
Oh, oh, regular people. Oh,
Yes,
oh, did not know that though. Ooh,
yes. Did you know Cyclops is a prick and he's evil in the
yeah,
comic books?
I know
A
he's a
long
prick.
time.
Yeah, I
No,
know
no,
he
no,
is.
no, no. I'm talking about supervillain.
Supervillain? I mean,
Yeah,
he's the
things
perfect
change.
supervillain though, because I mean, he acts like he's like all God Almighty from the front of Wolverine though.
No, no,
So
no. There's really fucking reasons why they turn fucking evil, bro. I mean,
okay,
if you need read Future Foundation, what's the other one? Uh, there's a whole bunch of new X-Men comic books. They're fucking fantastic. Like
yeah,
God damn, this is great.
yeah,
And I understand why fucking Cyclops went full fucking villain. It's like fuck this, enough. I understand them.
yeah, yeah. Oh, are you watching the new X-Men '97?
So people, no, I haven't. I'm waiting for it to finish. I think it finished already.
Yeah, I think it's finished. I gotta catch
So
up to
people
that.
have to stop pretending that Wolverine is only what you saw in the movies,
No.
and Wolverine is only what you saw in the '90s in the cartoon. No, Wolverine is much more than that. The same thing as every DC character, Marvel character.
Yeah.
They're much more than that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I get frustrated with Spider-Man, because how many times we gonna have this little fucker as a teenager? This man is a grown adult already. I want to see that.
How old is Spider-Man though? Damn, you gotta be like. 60.
In the comic books, I think he's in 40s already.
I
This
mean,
fucker.
I mean, that's.
No,
I mean,
I want to see those stories.
I want to see South Park go to high school though, but it's never gonna happen. It seems.
Oh, that's a different kind of cartoon. If you think about it, I think Matt and Trey and somebody else in South Park said it. Take every day of South Park the cartoon as a day in real life. And
Yeah.
how many episodes I have of South Park right now? Like 500 episodes. Well, they
Jeez.
only been so it's been for them around 700 to 800 days for them.
Yeah.
So how many years is that? Barely 2.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So timeline wise, they're still children.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, that's good. That's good.
Trey Parker, yeah. So but my point is, Wolverine is much more than what you. I don't know how the story's gonna end in the video game.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna buy a PlayStation to play it. My brother's gonna buy it eventually, or my cousin. And when they get it, I'm not gonna go over there one day, have a few beers. You know what? Let me play that game for a while.
Let me try it for a little bit. Yeah, see what it's about.
Yeah, see what's up, and I'll see if I like the story or not. If I didn't like it, I'll move on. I won't die. You know how many comic books I've read that I didn't like? A lot.
Whew. Just like games too. There's a lot of games out there that people enjoy. I just didn't get around to it.
That doesn't mean my opinion. Doesn't mean my
It's like
opinion is
Avowed.
the absolute one.
Did you like Avowed, Joey?
No.
That game didn't click for me either. I tried it 1 or 2 times. I was like, no, I don't know. It just didn't click for me. It's like you know that game called Rage 2? You know the game Rage? Did you beat that game?
I had a bug in that game I couldn't advance.
It happened to me too. Do you know what my bug was? I
I
couldn't see
do-
the guns.
No,
was it.
I had the bug that I couldn't finish a mission.
Oh.
It was a thing that I don't remember. It's been a long time ago, but I remember that I had to go someplace to start a mission. I had to fight a bunch of goons and some stuff, but the mission wouldn't activate, or to finish it or to activate it, and I was stuck there. Really stuck there. I couldn't do anything, so I couldn't advance the game. The only way to advance it was to restart the game again. So I did that, and guess what? It happened again. So I'm like, fuck this.
Mm-hmm.
I was liking it, but unfortunately, I couldn't advance it.
Yeah, I couldn't advance it either. It got to a point to bug, and yeah, like it's not like Doom though. Even though Doom has a bug or not, I would jump back to Doom and play it because I love Doom though. It's just one of those games that.
I have a similar bug when a game called Mongaloo Bay is a fishing game. I can't something like it's a fishing game.
Yeah, it's a fishing game. Okay.
As a cozy game. I'm finishing the game already. I'm really close to finishing it, but I can't advance because it doesn't save no more.
Oh.
I'm repeating the same day over and over again. I'm like, oh man, I'm in fucking war. I forgot the name. Groundhog Day every day now.
Mm.
Yeah, I think somebody else got that same bug on Rage. I got that same bug on Rage too that you can't complete the game. Yeah, I can't. I don't know if they patched it. I hope they patched it. But, I mean, I was like 5, 6, 7 years ago that I did that. I can imagine that it's been patched. I hope so, but I just couldn't advance. I just like, oh. But I don't even know what the mission was anymore because it was so long ago. But I know I couldn't advance the game. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
Are you going to? You know what's funny, Louis?
What's funny? What's funny?
Uh, I can understand to a point and actually see why people are criticizing Wolverine.
Hmm.
It seems that it's really hard to criticize Gears of War to the point that is I think people can't because they try and people are like, yeah, no, that's not no. I've seen people try to criticize Gears of War and is not getting the attraction. But if you criticize Wolverine, people are like, yeah,
Yeah.
yes, because
Yeah.
we see that, and I'm
We
like,
see that. Yeah. Like Wolverine running around collecting Sonic coins. I was like, huh? I was like, I tried
oh
to.
no, that's actually a Subway Surfer.
Oh, it was Subway Surfer. Oh, okay, okay. Oh God, though. Oh, now it sounds funny though. Okay, now I get it. Like I love the memes though. Don't get me wrong. I love to laugh at those memes though. I just don't.
It's by the way, it's funny because I already have that game on my phone. I play it when I'm like bored.
Yeah.
Like hold on, let me look. God
Huh?
damn it, fucking microtransactions. Look, here it is.
I got a mobile game for you. It only costs $5 though, Joey. And Silence Cyber
That's the
told me.
Lord. That's
One.
fuck.
I got one for you.
Goddamn, goddamn camera. Ah shit. Ah shit.
Oh, there it is. Subway Surfer. Yep, I got a game for you, Joey. It only costs $5. It's called Lord Luck Be a Landlord.
Lumpy the landlord.
Luck Be a Landlord mobile game.
Lock. Wait, hold on. You gotta say that again.
Luck be like lucky, like luck as in lucky.
Uh
Luck
huh.
be a landlord. It's only $5, man. You get that game. It's oh my god. Silent Cypher said, Louis, get it, get it, get
The
it. So
Wolverine game. I can't say so.
the Wolverine game, yeah, let's troll it. Oh man, but yeah, it's hard to criticize what's it called? It's hard to criticize shit fuck. It's
Years.
hard Gears. It's hard to criticize it. There's just no way to criticize Gears of War. I mean, did you try it, Joe? Did you try the? Did you try the beta?
Oh man, I only got one day off, bro.
Oh shoot, man, Joey. Oh, I played it a couple
I mean,
times.
I have to work after this.
Yeah, but I
No, but
really.
I mean, the show can go as long as because today I start my shift at 4 p.m. So it's
Okay,
five
okay.
for you.
All right. So you're good. We're good. We're good. No, what I'm telling you is, if you play the if I played the beta, I played it twice though. Already up like I already got max level with the assault guns, and holy shit, it was fucking awesome. I mean, bro, that beta like the movement of the characters is way more better. It's not as stiff though. Like some people might argue with me like, no, it wasn't as stiff before, but I'm like, yeah, but they only had like the limits like for the covering and stuff like that. Now they can jump, now they can do a whole bunch more stuff. They slide and everything. Joey, it feels great, and the horde mode is fucking fan. I didn't even play multiplayer. I was so stuck in horde mode that I just didn't give it the chance for
Go
multiplayer. It was that.
go poll. Yes. Holy shit, Joey. Yeah, that's true. Having one day off right now is killing me. Because there's a whole bunch of people on vacations, and I'm covering for a lot of those people.
Uh oh.
When I get home, the last thing I want to do actually is sit down in another desk and play video games.
Be right back. Keep talking.
Yeah, go ahead. And unfortunately, I haven't been playing that much video games right now, and I really want to, but when I get home, I just want to like relax or whatever I have to do when it comes to my house, right? So yeah. Am I an Xbox fan? I am an Xbox fan. One thing that I've never done, I've never played the beta of none of these Gears games. Not even 4 or 5, 2 or 3. I've never played the betas. I always buy the game when it comes out and play what I have to play and learn the lore what I have to learn it and keep on going. I don't think a beta makes me better or worse fan of anything. I just unfortunately I don't have the time for it right now. With anything, to be honest. No, I understand it's gonna be awesome. I've been watching it a lot, right? While I've been working, I've been watching people play it. Uh, and what the. But yeah, man. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to play a lot. What is happening outside? Jesus Christ. But yeah, man. Uh, Louis disappeared. I don't know what to say. It's just time. I don't have the time for it right now. Um, it sucks. I mean, I'm not even off today. I'm gonna try to play something. Uh, but I don't know. I gotta find that passion to sit down for hours to play video games. I don't find it right now. Because it's not that my personal life right now has more worries in other areas of my life. That video games is not. I can't fit video games and that right now. I can talk about it. I can see things, watch things, but I can't sit down and play that much because my mind is not on it right now. It has nothing to do with the games. It has nothing to do with the console or anything. It has to do with things that I'm going through. It's just the time is not. It's not right now. I can't do it. I just hate people when they say that they're fans of something and they bear play it. I understand that. That's true. That's fine. But the game is not out yet, so I'll play it when I need to play it. You always work at some OT and belly dancing. Oh man, the chat moved. And belly dance in local Middle Eastern restaurants. Yes, I am. I am. I gotta get that money because I'm trying to get the extra money for my daughter's quinceañera that is in October. I already paid a bunch of deposits and the hotel and all that stuff for the party, but I still need more money. So that's yes, I'm busting my ass to get that thing all set up before October for my daughter. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm more worried about that than some other stuff than video games right now. Real life first.
Real
And if I'm gonna
life.
and if I'm gonna choose between my daughter and Gears of War, fuck Gears of War. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, life comes first, guys. We cannot mess around with life. That's the thing that happens to us adults, guys. It's adult things. It's
I'm more of a Halo fan than a Gears fan, but I still love fucking Gears a lot.
You're
A
more
lot,
of
a
a
lot, a
Halo
lot.
fan. No,
No,
love Doom better than Halo.
I'm more passionate about Halo. However,
What? Doom's
I think
better.
I can sit down. Not Doom,
Doom
but
is
I think
better
I
than
can sit
Halo.
down with
Yeah.
anybody and talk about lore about Gears of War, and I can throw blows with anybody when it comes to that because I played a lot of Gears, way a lot. I like a few months ago we were playing Gears 5, and I was whooping everybody's ass on multiplayer. I got a clip of that of killing
What?
everybody in the map, including Sean.
I got here's the thing though. Why don't they? Why haven't they ever made a? It's weird that they never made like Halo Wars. They should have done a Gears of War one too.
They did
They did. Wait,
Gears
when?
Tactics.
No, but Gears Tactics plays different than the Halo Wars though. Do they?
Yeah, because it's an art. They made it. Yeah, I know, I understand, but they
Yeah.
made their own version of it. They made Gears Tactics. Here's the thing, though. You want an RTS with Gears of War games? You can't.
Yeah.
You can't.
What? Why not? You got the tanks. You
That's it.
got
Okay. Okay. You got what else?
you got ships.
What ships?
The ones that fly though. I mean, you got the helicopters pick you up, the ships and all that stuff.
Okay.
Though.
What are the? Can't do that. The Locust doesn't have the armory for that.
Oh yeah, never seen a locust. The locusts don't have tanks, right? I
Remember,
know. Yeah, that's true though.
have you exactly? So
No, never
I
mind.
mean,
You
there's a
can't make
there they do have equivalents in some comic books, but the way they fight the war is totally different.
Yeah, they come from underneath though.
And not only is underneath, it's a different kind of. It's I don't recommend an RTS for Gears, but
Yeah.
a tactical a turn-based tactical video game, yes, like Gears Tactics.
Oh, okay. All right. All
I
right.
mean, you can make an RTS for Gears. Anybody, like, yeah, you can actually can. But if you actually think about it, you don't even have that many soldiers in the world of Gears. Like, where are you gonna make these soldiers and shit? Like, lore-wise, kind of doesn't make sense.
Well, I mean, you got the thing that makes the soldiers though, and all you gotta do is like it's like Command and Conquer, Counter Strike though, like Command and Conquer games. You make your soldiers though, and throw them in there and just start shooting.
Yeah, but when it comes to RTSs, there's a
Yeah.
certain type of like units and on the ground balancing. Like if the unit exists on this side of the army, the other the other the opposing army has to have the same type of equipment. You understand? So it's like, what's the equivalent of this to that? Maybe you expand the lore, you create more armor, more weapons, more things for Gears. But I don't know if it actually fits the universe, to be honest. Because let's keep it real. The first few days of E-Day, the population dropped 25%. So
The population dropped 25%. Ah, shit, that was a lot of people.
So,
though,
and the other thing is like, what are the resources that you're creating of Gears E-Day of a Gears of War out of emotion? Yeah, let's farm emotion. Like, cool, but emotion, remember, turns everything into Lambit and explode. So, what are the farming the I know what I'm trying to say. Like when you look at Age of Empires, it's wood, food, rock, and gold.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
When
yeah,
it comes to StarCraft, you got the other. I forgot the names of their elements, but there's a whole bunch of them that you have to
Yeah.
farm. Right.
And
What
Command
are
and
the
Conquer
Gears
is the
equi-
diamonds and stuff
Yes,
like that.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah. I
So
get
what
ya.
is the equivalent for Gears of War? Emotion and what else?
I don't know. Shoot, that's a good one though. I was just thinking about it. Like, it's just like I didn't have one of those though. But
Again,
you're
I'm
right.
not saying it couldn't
was
work.
tactics,
I'm not saying
though.
it couldn't. I'm not saying it couldn't work. But I think lore-wise is better a tactics game, or maybe they make it. If they make it, I'll be happy though, because I love
Yeah,
RTS.
I love RTS too. That's why I'm like thinking about it. Huh? I never did this though. But then you can.
I mean, just imagine having a sworn of fucking wretches just going at you, killing everybody. You're trying to defend yourself and shit. That would be funny. Not funny, but fun.
StarCraft has
Maybe.
minerals and best paying gas. Ooh.
Yes,
Yes.
they just forget.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and Conquer has a whole bunch of them. I mean, Warhammer is having a new one with what's the name of this game? They're making a Warhammer RTS new one. That's gonna be crazy. But does the Gears of War universe actually like mixed with an RTS? Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. But I think tactics game works perfectly for it because the way how they fight the war is cover base. It's not all on.
Yeah, it's different because like I don't like. I'm not a big guy for the tactics stuff like that because
I like tactics too.
like that play style. I'm just not into it as much. Because you gotta move like the character like into squares, right, or something like that, like Final Fantasy Tactics, stuff like that, right? But this one kind of plays differently, doesn't it? I'm not really a big fan. Like, what's this other game that's like that? It's a big game. I forgot the name of it. It was on PC, then it came to console. I don't remember the name of that game though. But it was kind of like that. I wasn't a big fan of it though. I know some people were though. People were. But yeah, I'm just not a big fan of the tactics though. Did you see, Louis? Did you see this 12 Horde mode taking off like Horde did for Gears of War 2, as in future games copying that model? I mean, I'll be honest with you. This Horde mode was fucking awesome. I loved it. I mean, I gotta tell you something. I like the idea of everything just coming into screen. It was just crazy. XCOM. Thank you for that, Daenerys. XCOM was a game like that. Yeah, it's closer to XCOM. Yeah, yeah. I did try XCOM. Wasn't a big fan of it either. So yeah. Hold on. I'm getting money though. 25, 3, 2, cuenta corriente. All right, there you go. All right, got it. All right, let's keep it going. I'm talking.
Motherfuckers, I swear to God.
What happened? What happened? What happened? You're going out to Twitter?
No. It's I know the game that made the haters teasing.
You made the
No.
what?
You know that Nate the Hate was teasing a game for Gamescom,
Yeah.
and it's like it's a neat game, whatever, blah blah blah. I know like what game it is. We knew it, but people are already saying what it is. It kind of sucks.
What's the game though? I'm lost here. Since people are saying it though, I think we can say it, right? We got no problem with saying it, right? What's the game?
I was still told not to say anything.
Oh,
I'll
never
tell you
mind.
I'll tell you on text.
Okay, okay. All right. So Joey, you know what's so funny though? That like we were talking about a whole bunch of things. Let's go back to the conversation.
Check your phone.
Let's see though. Oh, I did see something like that though. Yeah, I saw something out there. Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. Tell us.
It's
It's
not
out
Killer
there.
Instinct. I'm gonna tell you again, like yesterday on WBG. It's not Killer Instinct. Get it out of your minds.
No, it's not Killer Instinct.
And even though I saw some people already saying what it is, please don't say anything, Louis, because we like our sources, and they told us.
Yeah, we won't say anything. No worries. We won't say anything.
And it's not. It's again. It's like it. Whatever. Next topic.
So, I found it funny though that that GameSpot, with the article that they wrote though. One of the things I found it funny though, they were telling like people like they gotta stop talking about like the whole physical media thing, and I was like, oh my god, they like literally it's like they're aggravated to like everything that PlayStation posts. They want people to stop talking about the physical versus the digital thing, and they're aggravated about that. And I'm like, whoa. I mean, this is funny though. That like I can't believe, Joy. Like all these years, we've been calling them out because of their negativity, right? We've been saying it out loud. We've been talking about it. We just talked a little bit about Digital Foundry, like how those guys have been what's it called? Have been throwing things out there when it comes down to Xbox and the ports and everything. We talk about like in general, but it's hilarious how now they want to talk about it because of this game and how much negative news comes to PlayStation when it comes to the physical versus digital games, and they're literally telling people that like with that negative stuff they gotta stop saying something. They're calling them toxic basically. Because of the situation, though, to end it, it's this right here. It's not also too surprising to see Marvel's Wolverine caught up in an online toxicity. It's just about anything related to PlayStation has become a focal point for people to vent their frustrations at following Sony's decision to end disc production in 2028. As other companies have pointed out, online hate manufacture or genuine doesn't equate to real life, and best option might be just to ignore these haters. Not exactly easy when you're trying to find constructive and thoughtful criticism from players instead of the social media dogpile for all various filmsy reasons. I found it hilarious they wrote that, one of the first ones who hate on things though. First ones though, Joey. I just found it funny though. It's just funny. I mean, seriously, how are they? What do you think? How do you think this could change though? Like, could they actually make a change, or this would just continue on forever since they got onto this trend wagon?
This is one of the things that I think they should never stop.
They should never stop.
people should always and should continue forever be pissed at Sony or anybody who is taking away physical media.
No. I believe that this shouldn't stop either.
Do it and do it. Do it until the ears bleed. Do it until they change. Not exact. Not in that. I'm not talking about the physical media only. Until they realize there's a problem when it comes to digital ownership and digital rights and goods. We should have more rights and protections when it comes to digital purchases.
I agree. 100% right there. I agree right there.
So if the only way to do it is to scream at them 24/7, I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's Sony, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, fucking Steam, the government, who it is. This should never stop.
Yep.
When it comes to that hate, that's actually good hate to be hated. I'm not good hate. That's something actually worthwhile fighting.
Yep.
To change Wolverine's facial hair, that's just no. But but it's like that thing, like what could change the laws? Give us rights, give us ownership, give us backups, give us options. If you tell me, okay, guys, listen, disc is not an option. However, we're changing our terms and services. We're changing our everything. Every purchase you have, you will have it forever. You can play it offline. You can play it on these devices or on all devices. If we go out of business, you can back it on your own server. You can do whatever you fucking want. We're gonna create a fucking launcher on for your computer that if the game goes to shit, you can hook up a fucking disk drive and it will have the drivers for it. And you can play your game forever in perpetuity because you own the game. Blah blah. If you give me those options, you're like, all right. But until then, fuck them. Don't stop.
Exactly. Don't stop.
Don't stop. Won't stop. Don't
keep
stop.
fighting. Keep fighting. I mean, I don't care what these media sites says because at the end of the day, though, these media sites, we know something came up, and you know this, because Tim Dog was the one who posted it, and then he had to come out and say something. That was Christopher Drink saying, "Oh, Sony sponsored us." Now we know the majority of these sites are getting some. I don't know if it's cash. I don't know what are they getting from Sony, but they're getting something from Sony though.
Yeah, they're getting cash. They're getting codes. They're getting
codes. They're getting favors. They're getting a whole bunch of things. So no matter what they say, y'all keep fighting it. Screw 'em. At the end of the day, you gotta keep fighting it. Now, does it mean that I'm like supporting a hateful thing? How is this a hateful thing? People are just not happy with this situation. I mean, they're not happy with the whole disc thing. They're not happy though. They're not happy. They're not happy with the situation. Now, if Sony does not come out and address it, then you're gonna have to deal with it. That's all you gotta do. That's what you gotta do at the end of the day. That's what you gotta do. Joey, a quick question though, because even though I'm gonna talk about it tomorrow too. How do you feel about the IKEA Xbox thing? Are you getting those pillows and those chairs and all that stuff? Hey. You're not gonna get them? Joey, but you need an Xbox from them. You need to get that cushion, with the Xbox controller, that cool chair. I don't know if it's a chair or stand. I don't know what it is. I mean, with the controller and everything. You gotta get that, Joe.
I might get it for one or two in the living room. I mean, I already have in my living room. I have one pillow that is shaped as a Coca-Cola can bottle.
Oh, nice.
I have another one that is a Sprite. There's two. A Sprite thing. Yeah, I could put it in the living room, whatever. But.
So we got an IKEA cool thing right there, and also we have Xbox and McDonald's. What do you think about that? Mickey D's. I mean, it's your favorite food brand, favorite burger.
No, wait. It's the one that I prefer, but I don't eat it every fucking day.
Oh, I know. That's not good for you though. If you eat it every day.
Cool. I mean, is it a UK exclusive, right? You can't do it. So.
I gotta get into it because I saw that there was something going on with McDonald's and Xbox. Xbox and McDonald's.
Yeah, it's a promotion only happening only in the UK.
Only happened in the UK. What? Okay, where is this happening though? Let's see. McDonald's is teaming up with the Xbox. I was gonna read this tomorrow. Let's see. McDonald's entirely for recent favors. McDonald's collab in game. Halo campaign. Really? But it's only the UK though. Let me go see this. I mean, I hope it's around the world though, so that way when I go to McDonald's in Dominican Republic, I can see Xbox. Like, yay, Xbox! Let me see. Only for the UK. Yeah, it's only for the UK, it says. No! Damn it, Joey. We needed that to happen around the world, Joey. We need that. So we go to Mickey
Probably
D's.
will. I don't know.
Yeah, it probably will, though. But at least they're picking up on marketing, though, we gotta say, though. Are they getting better, Joey, for you?
Hopefully. Sure. They're getting
Sure.
better. Not the best, but better.
Oh, yeah. No. I'd rather have better than not being the best as now. I mean, I'd rather them picking up and getting better, though. Like, we gotta be honest, so they're getting better with the marketing, though.
Yeah, they're getting better.
They're getting better. When they become the best, we'll talk and be like, yes, they're finally the best, though, but at least they're getting better from what it was, though. Let's be honest about that. So, yeah, I mean, is there anything else, Joe, you want to say, or?
No, I'm good.
You're good? I think we covered pretty much everything. We pretty much talked about everything. I mean, we got Phantom Blade Zero that arrives in PS5. That's it. Nothing else. And we just don't care. But yeah, I mean, other than that, though, there has been too much. No joke. There hasn't been that many news out there, Joey. Did anything happen last week that I don't know of? I mean, I haven't been here since Monday, though, but there could have been something.
News is a little bit slow. We're getting little nitpicks of things here and there, but nothing. I mean, outside of Asha talking that she was playing Elder Scrolls and whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't take Asha's tweet that seriously because I'm like, you're not a gamer though. How do you know what's good or bad? Like, I don't know.
Well, in her defense, though, I'm going to defend her a little bit. You ready? What I want to tell you?
Yeah.
So, look, if you got, even though you see the game and then you have someone next to you trying to explain to you the game and telling you, like, okay, this is what's happening in the game, you know, to explain to you, like, this is the cool thing that's happening. I mean, do this, you get this cool slash or do something like that, you know, and probably because of the person that was next to her explaining her the things in the game, she probably got excited for a sec. Wow, this is actually pretty cool. Some cool ideas, though. I mean, you cannot like a game, though, or if she's not a gamer, though, but if you got someone next to you telling you stuff, and you probably get excited for it, though.
Didn't people who were previewing Redfall had the same thing happen to them and the game came out trash? Come on, man. A salesman is gonna sell you.
Oh no, a
He's gonna
salesman.
try-
I know they're gonna sell you that. I know.
Like,
But
they're gonna tell you this is-
Redfall, though.
They're gonna
Redfall-
tell you. They're gonna tell you, and they did
Yeah,
that
what-
to gamers.
What happened? That's the thing, though. Like I sit here and I scratch my head. Like, what actually happened behind Redfall, though? I know a lot of people were cheering for it, and then they had to come back to it and be like, "No, it was not." You know.
Yeah, they did exactly what they did to Asha. They sat him down like, listen, this is the best shit ever. Killing vampires, this is the level, blah blah blah. And all of them came out of it like, yeah, this shit is gonna be awesome. And then they came back and like, what the fuck happened? And so that's why I'm like a little bit cautious when it comes to Asha and her taste of video games because she's not a gamer.
Mm.
I
But
don't
what
know.
happens?
I don't know what to say.
What happens if the game comes out and it's great, though? They're like, "Oh, Asha was right."
I don't care if it's great. I don't care if it's bad. All I care if it's exclusive or not.
That's all you care for? Oh man, Joey. Remember, you gotta if you're gonna.
I'm
have
a
an
console
exclusive-
warrior, dog. I'm a console.
If you got an exclusive, though, you gotta have it great, though. I mean, it can't be bad.
If I have an exclusive, it better be fucking Elder Scrolls.
Yeah. I mean, look at Gears of War, though. Like you said, though. I mean, nobody's talking bad about it. I mean, not Elder Scrolls. Sorry. Look at Gears of War, though. Nobody's.
I
can't talk
am
bad
worried
about
about one thing about Gears of War.
What are you worried about? What's worried?
I hope that Gears of War campaign isn't just horde mode with story elements. That's what I don't.
Horde mode with story.
You played Horde mode.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I just don't want the campaign to be a lot of that.
I mean, but without you jumping on things, I mean, Gears of War feels like a horde mode all the way, though. I mean, when you're playing it, though, you got all these bad guys coming out of the ground, trying to swallow you alive.
That's the only tiny crack that I'm looking at, and I'm hopefully the reviewers don't attach that, and they make the review of the game. The game is just horde mode with a cutscene, and I don't want them to say that. Hopefully, it's just not that. Hopefully, there's a lot more surprises and different ways of playing the video game than just shooting, cover, shooting, cover. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, Gears of War is all about shooting, cover, but.
Yeah, Gears of War is always shooting cover, grenades, chainsaw. This.
But I don't want people like, yeah, if you played horde mode, you play the campaign. I don't want them.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean though. Nah. I think the story is gonna play different. I mean, we're talking about the beginning though, Joey.
But that's story. That's story. You're not understanding. Yeah. I'm talking about the gameplay.
Let me see. Case of Collins says Nate the Hate has a leak of the third-party game on Xbox IP. Said generally because to give it away.
Okay, let me explain what it is. I'm not gonna say the game. I'm gonna say what it is.
Yeah.
The game is an Xbox IP that was previously made by one developer, now is being made by somebody else. The game already has a series of games under its belt. That's the clue. The game already has games under its belt. It was made by one developer, now is going to be made by somebody else. But the IP belongs to Xbox. Am I saying it wrong, Louis, or exactly what I'm saying?
I think you're right. Hold on, let me just Google it just in case, though.
I gave you the name of the game on your cell phone. Why do you need to Google
I know. No, it's not that. No, it's not that. Let's see. Yes, it is 100%. You're right.
And after I know what it, now that I know what, oh, now that I know, no, I know what it is. This is the funny part. I understand why a part of the party is always pissed off Xbox. I think this is part of the reason.
Always pissed. I don't give a shit if they're pissed off or not. They suck though.
If you look at that's the last clue.
Yeah.
The previous developer is always pissed at Xbox.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's the last clue I'll give you guys. I'm not gonna tell you the game because we were told and confident that please don't tell the game. If somebody is gonna leak it, it's gonna be them, but it's not gonna come from our mouth. Louis already has the name of the game.
I know what it is, chat. And
if Louis opens his mouth, then Louis is gonna be cut off entirely.
Nah, I won't open my mouth unless Joe, if you get a $2,000 super chat. No, I'm just kidding, chat. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Chat, I'm just kidding, chat. I'm kidding. I just did a reforce there. I'm just kidding.
I don't think the game is worth $2,000 to be honest.
No,
I'm just gonna say this.
Yeah, I'm just kidding, chat.
When it's revealed next week, don't expect holy shit. Don't expect that. Some people are gonna be, oh yeah, and some people are gonna be,
yay!
Oh,
no.
Some people are gonna be, oh okay, and some people are gonna be like, I think it's a neat game, and that's exactly what Nate the Hate said. It's a neat game.
Why mention it? Then I can't say. That's so
no, we're not saying it.
We're not saying
why
it.
not? Why you can't mention it? Because the person who told us works for the fucking place, and it's not fair that they gave us information and they said, please don't tell anybody.
You can't.
If some other piece of shit leaks it, or let's say if Jeff Gordon comes down and say exclusive, this is the games that are gonna be shown, and it's out there, then I'm like, all right, fuck it. But it's not gonna come out of my mouth or WBG's mouth.
Yeah, exactly. You can't bring it to.
And now, if I gave the name wrong to Louis will call me out. He has permission to call me out.
No, why not?
No, 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 no. You get permission to call me out like, yo, you're a fucking liar.
No. I'm not like that because here's something I learned a long time ago from this. Because Joey, beforehand, I've got it's like I've explained this to the chat though, and I said this many times though. Like a long time ago, Joe, I'm telling you this a long time ago. I heard that one of the Xbox showcases. This is me. I heard this that we were gonna get a Evil Within 3. So imagine you, because it was a valid source that I got it from. But imagine I was out here like saying, "Yeah, we're gonna get an Evil Within 3." It never happened. How do I look? That's why I always let the company to do what it's gotta do. Always let the company announce what it's gotta announce, and then I'm like, okay, cool. It's there. If it's not cool, it was just not gonna happen.
Hold on.
That's what I say though. That's what I always say all the time.
Daneros, solo dev. What do you mean by solo dev? It was made by a dev team before the new one. That's it.
Listen,
Not a solo.
I'll give you a hint. It was made by Louis. There you go. That's
Louis.
everybody's gonna get lost.
And I can't pref this enough, even though this pains me to my bones. It's not Killer Instinct, and Killer Instinct is not even a thought in Microsoft and Xbox right now, unfortunately. To be honest, I will be happy if they say, you know what, we're gonna remake the Killer Instinct 2016 that we got, and move it to an Unreal Engine 5. Same characters, same everything, just with a new engine. Revitalize the game and leave it exclusive on Xbox and on PC, because we're not getting Tokon anytime soon. So I'll be happy with that, at least, if you don't want to make the work of a new game. But at the same time, it's like, no, Killer Instinct is not. Unfortunately, it's not.
So Google poses. Oh my God, you guys are insiders now. I guess tell us. No,
we're not. I'm not inside.
No, we're not insiders. No. Listen. Let me explain to you, Google. Look. Here's the thing about Google. Like a lot of people out there, sometimes they get inside information. But my problem is that even though I got the inside information, one thing is not to say it, and the other thing is I always wait till it comes out. And once it comes out, I can say, oh, this was it, or I can give you a hint that was it or not. But at the end of the day, though, it's like I don't want to say it, because if it doesn't happen, what do you think? I'm be like, oh shit, I fucked up. I said something and I fucked up. That's the thing though. So at the end of the day though, like I've known things. Like for example, I'll give you guys a hint. That's something I knew a long time ago. Y'all remember when it was just the 4 games that were going everywhere? I was like, even though I knew that it was just not only the 4 games, I knew it was pretty much everything was gonna go everywhere. And what did I do? I kind of prepared you. I said, I guess this is gonna happen. I kind of twisted around a little bit to tell you guys like this was gonna happen though, and I helped you guys with that, right? I mean, I kind of said, hey, maybe it's going, maybe it's not, but at the end of the day, just act like it's gonna go there, because it might go there. I always give you those hints. But when it comes to games and stuff like that, I always wait for the company to announce things. Because look, rumors always come around, and even though the insider can say something or we kind of get the inside information, but at the end of the day, though, it's like remember what I just said about Evil Within 3? Like I heard that we were gonna get Evil Within 3, and we never got it. So things can mix around, or plans can change, and that's how it is, though.
To be honest, the things that we've heard behind the scenes,
yeah,
I'd say
like 90%.
I'd say no, not even 90%. I'd say the timing of the things that have been said have changed.
Yeah.
Not the news itself. It's like, for example, the whole positron thing.
Positron.
The this to digital thing.
Yeah, this is digital. Yeah.
We were told before August, way before August. It was wait.
No, this has been going on for months now.
We were told about around mid-June, that it was gonna happen end of July, beginning of August, and here we are, and it hasn't happened. And then we don't go after the person like, hey, what happened? Well, you guys told me. No, we didn't. You just don't ask. until they say something. They told us, yeah, some things changed or some bug or whatever maybe happened, but they don't know exactly. So I'm like, all right, but it's still happening. And then we got that leak of the thing. Remember that Tom Warren dropped about the positron timing and stuff.
Yeah.
So I imagine the person who told us got that document first, and they told us,
Mm-hmm.
and then Tom Warren got it, and he leaked it, but nothing has happened yet. So.
Yeah,
But
that's
outside of that, a lot of things that is said, I'll say 90% has become true so far.
yeah, 90%. There's a 10% that happens. That's why that's why I always tell you guys, and it's the truth. Wait for the company to say it. Once the company says it, though, then we'll see where we pick off and go on forward. Because, like I said, I've heard a lot of stuff before. Dude, you can't imagine how much stuff I've heard. But I just don't mention it because I always say let's wait for it to be confirmed. Or unless the rumors come out, then I'll talk about it in rumor-wise because it's rumors. But at the end of the day, it's like what I always say. Wait for the company to come out and confirm. Like the positron, wait for the company to say it, because, look, we know it's there. But the company hasn't said shit about it, so we gotta wait till that happens, though.
I always remember when we were told that Gears of War EA was going to be exclusive. Even though we were told, I didn't believe it.
Exactly. So things like that.
And we knew it's going to be exclusive, and we were also told Clockwork Revolution is going to be exclusive. And when we heard about Halo and behind the scene, when I heard about Halo. But yeah, sometimes I get told stuff, and I just I get it, but I don't actually believe it until oh yeah, so it ends up being true. So Xbox doesn't own the BioShock IP, and they don't, and it's not BioShock.
It's not BioShock.
I mean, guys, just wait. Next week is
yeah, it's just a couple of days. Yeah, we're gonna stream that show, man. We're gonna watch that show here live because I stream everything Xbox.
Yeah, it will probably be leaked, but this next week you can wait.
We can.
And
we're gonna watch.
I'm not gonna even say it's worth the wait. It's like
you're such a BioShock fanboy.
Me, BioShock. I love BioShock.
I don't know what I'm saying. I'm such a It says I'm such a BioShock fanboy though. Chat, don't. Oh shit. I'm not gonna say it because then you guys are gonna kill me. No, Louis, don't.
You don't like BioShock, Louis?
No, I never said that. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't.
No, you think BioShock 2 is a good game? That's what you think.
No, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't
say it, motherfucker. Say it.
Joey, I have never finished a BioShock game.
And with that, we're closing the show. Bye, everybody.
It's gonna happen. Now I gotta get through it. The thing is, Joey, it wasn't the 360 when it came out, right? Yeah, it was 360, right, when it came out, right?
You can buy the collection.
Yeah, now you can buy the collection, yeah. But when the 360 days, you remember that, some of us, Joey, we kind of, what we did though. I don't want to say it though, but yeah, yeah, exactly. So during that time, there were so many games though. I played it though, but I just didn't get through it. I was like, shit, I need to get through it. Here's some experience. Look at GoFus, like, are you serious? Don't come at me, Chad. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Chad. Yeah, I gotta give it a go though. It's on my top play games I need to play though. No, I did play it. Remember one thing though, if you look at yeah, Infinite, I just didn't like. Yeah, I tried Infinite. It was just like no. I was like, nah, Infinite's not for me though. So, but the other one though is interesting.
I fucking love Infinite, bro.
So the thing was, you love them all.
Well, I like to. No, hey, look, I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I think I lost the sleeve that came with this BioShock game. I don't know what it is. But now that I'm looking at it, it has a certain logo on top. You guys can see it.
Hold up a second. Louis is like BB, never beat GTA. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I have games I have finished. I'm not like BB who just plays 10 minutes and then goes because he's got a girlfriend though.
I think this logo should be on the new Xbox games. Because this BioShock clearly says only on Xbox 360
Yep.
and Windows.
Whoa.
So I didn't even remember that they had a logo that said only on 360 and Windows. So that means they can make video games with a logo that says only on Xbox and Xbox PC. Why the fuck not? And I remember I had a sleeve for this, like a shine and everything. Where the fuck did it go? When I got stolen and somebody took that shit from me.
Even my nephews play Bioshock. Chat, stop picking on me. Stop picking on me, chat. It's like I never played. I never got into what's that game called? And if I say this, Joey's gonna kill me too. Mass Effect. I never got into Mass Effect either. I'm sorry, chat.
I had to do that too. I
I'm
only
sorry
finished
about that,
Mass
chat.
Effect 1. I never played 2. I got the collection. I gotta do that eventually. But the same thing you can do, Lou. You can buy the collection, buy Bioshock collection.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through that game. I'm gonna go through that game.
It's super cheap. Sometimes
But
you can
it's-
get it for $9. All 3
Really?
games.
Oh shit! I'm gonna buy it now. But here's
It's
the thing,
always
though,
on
chat.
sale.
Chat,
It's always on
do
sale.
not attack me because these next 3 or 4 months I'm way too full of games. I don't even know if I have time to sit down and play Bioshock. It's just no. I don't know if I have time though. I don't know if I have time because there's way too many games coming out the next 3 or 4 months that I'm gonna be busy playing. We got
You know
Halloween,
why-
Halloween 2, Halloween 3, Halloween 4. We got
You know what I love about these old games?
What?
Yeah, they're old because these fuckers like 20 years ago. This is a 20-year-old game.
Yeah.
Think about it.
What
You know what I love about these type of games?
What do you love about those type of games?
They don't fucking hold your hand, bro.
They don't.
They just give you a button on the screen, press it to do this, press this to do this, press this to do that. That's it. Play the fucking game. I am so tired of every time I'm playing a game now. It's like you gotta get some fucking large explanation of something. Oh, this is how you play. Fuck you. Let me figure shit by myself, man. I'm tired of the hand holding, bro. Fucking shit. 45 minutes until I can actually play the fucking game. And then when you actually play the game, there's another tutorial. But guess what? It has RPG elements. Now you gotta learn another subsystems of bullshit. Like, for the fuck of love of God, come on, man. Like, dude, they really think we're that retarded? Probably so, because kids these days, like, I don't know what to do. What do you mean, what do you know what to do? Figure it out. God damn.
Let's give them Ninja Gaiden, Joe. Let's see how they go with Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden doesn't say you shit.
Oh shit, that game doesn't. Oh man, oh they don't give you hints. It's all jump slash, hop up around. What else
That's
you gotta
why I
do?
think-
Evade the winds. What else do you do in that game, man? That game
That's
is
why I
fucking
think.
tough though. Damn.
That's why I think I can't get into The Witcher. That's why I think I can't. Because
Yeah.
you play Witcher at the beginning, there's a lot of tutorials, cool, whatever, boom. And then you start playing the game, oh, this is fun. And then you get to the fucking castle, guess what? Now it's time to learn about the RPG and creating food and recipes and shit. I'm like, all right, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's one of those games. It's way too long too.
Like, I'm
Let's see though.
you want to fly? I'm tired of the games
flying?
that is like,
I'm here.
I'm tired.
Okay.
Yeah, you went out for a second.
Yeah.
I'm just so tired of the games. It's like, oh yeah, you got to play it for 15 to 20 hours to so I can start for the game to start. What do you mean the game to start? Yeah, you're just playing the prologue. And what do you mean I've been playing the prologue? Get the fuck out of here, man. Like, no, man. It's like, I understand it. I've been playing video games for. I understand that there's kids out there that they're just learning how to play video games.
Yeah.
But if we played video games in the 80s and the 90s, that just you press start and the characters on the screen and they don't say anything. They don't say go forward, don't back, don't jump. They don't say anything. You figure it out. You die. That's right. Okay. You figure it out. I don't know. That's why I like Bioshock. Bioshock has a nice intro and all this stuff. But guess what? Once you get that wrench and you see that little arrow on the top of the screen, they don't say nothing else to you.
and then
You
you
got a
got
mission, figure it out.
then you got that dude with that freaking thing on his hand chasing after you. Oh shit.
Yeah. Would you kindly? Well, anyway, Louis, would you kindly end the show?
All right, let's end this show. Chat, thank you all for hanging out with us today, man. Fun show, fun show. Thank you all for super chats. Thank you all for wishing you guys rock. You guys are awesome. We love you guys. That's what you chat. You guys are the best. And chat, before we go, at least tell us what you've all been playing. What you've all been playing, my chat. Yeah, it kind of flipped it around a bit. Man, enjoy. Where can they find you, sir? And thank you for stopping by. Amazing stuff.
Yeah. I mean, we had a conversation where we couldn't jump in. Yesterday, which is
Yeah.
fine. But yeah, you can find me on WBG every Monday. Hopefully every Monday because my schedule's changed all the fucking time lately. I'm here on Tuesday. Well, I'm usually every Monday on Louis show, but
Yeah.
Twitter you can find me. And that's basically. I don't have Facebook and Instagram. I mean, I do have them, but I don't use them anymore. I'm not that much. I'm only on Twitter basically.
Me too.
I don't care much for social media. I don't care for sharing a lot of stuff in my life. My life is private. I like it private. So.
That's how it is. Yeah. But yeah, chat. I've been playing the Gears of War Horde mode and Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Just getting through the Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and then I'll see if I could jump back to Witcher, finish Witcher before I hopped into more games. Because man, the next 2 or 3 months are going to be, oh my god.
You wanna play Witcher again?
No. I need to finish it. I just need to finish the last piece of it that I gotta finish. The DLC just to get it done, and then after that, I'm just done with that. Done. Finito. I'm done. I'm ready to go for the next month because next month, Joey, we have Halloween the game coming out. We have Onimusha the game coming out. We have this, that. It's like everything comes out next month. Like I'm tired of all this stuff. and then GTA 6, the one weighted game of them all for big B money. Yep. I finished the DLC on Doom though, so that was pretty fun. So chat, like always, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, also hit that bell so it can tell you when XBI content comes on. And guys, have a beautiful night. Do mean a beautiful night on some Tuesday. And as always, I will see you guys on the Xbox International Podcast when we do come back at 7 p.m. ET with Sablo, the Big Plume, and Sun Cypher. And on Fridays, if I me they don't expand Espanol with Elvis and el Sistema de Berserker. And last but not least, good morning with Crazy Little Gaming when I send the signal out. Over there on Twitter, X, Blue Sky, Discord, and YouTube. And that's why you gotta hit that bell so you can know when the crazy one comes on top of what's happening in the gaming news world. Chat, have a beautiful day. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning on Good Morning with Crazy Little Gaming. Bye, y'all. Have an awesome one.